Oh, we're in draft.
The two of you.
What the hell? We're already in draft? Okay, Talia ban, Vi ban, Varus ban, Pantheon ban. You're thinking of Owner Xin Zhao, you're thinking of Faker Azir. Rumble's open, Gwen's open. I wonder if a Rumble ban from T1 here is good, or a Gwen ban kind of on 3 is a bit scary. I feel like Azir prio must be high. There's a lot of OP tops, a lot of OP mids. They're going to take away the Maokai from Canyon. Okay, if you ban Azir here, they could get Annie. If you ban Rumble, they could get Azir. You could trade Azir Annie, but I don't know if I like it. I presume, Genji, are you going to test the waters? Are you going to give the Azir, or are you going to ban it? I feel like Faker would go Annie or Victor if the Azir is out. They're gonna ban Skarner. Now Azir is always paired with Skarner. You pick Azir on 1, you go Poppy 2-3. Faker Azir game 1. Through the draft instantly. Now, Genji, what's your answer? Because Poppy's gonna come out from Owner probably with that. They could go like Poppy Gwen, something like this. There's Rumble, Annie, Wukong. Yeah, there's the Annie. They could go Annie, Rumble, Wukong on 3, Annie, Wukong, top on 3, Ornn or Galio into the Rumble of T1. It's Rumble or Wukong. I doubt they'll go Gwen. I don't know if I like Gwen. You could take the Xin Zhao. It's a good pick for Owner. Owner loves Xin Zhao. Oh, they're going to go Annie Gwen. I don't like it. I think the reason they're doing this is because they're scared. If they go Wukong or Xin Zhao, Owner can go Poppy on 2, and it's great. But now, if they go Poppy on 2-3, Genji can play Trundle on 3. So now you can't really blind Poppy. Rumble is the easy top match. He could go Rumble, Jax, Galio. I think taking away Galio from Faker kind of sucks, though, so they probably won't go Galio. I think it's Rumble or I mean, Jace kind of works too. Sejuani, yeah, easy. I think Jace fits now very well. Sejuani, I think Jace or Jax fits pretty solid. I don't like Ambessa. A lot of Korean tops play Ambessa into Gwen. I don't like it. Now here I think Trundle is crazy on 3. Trundle, you could go Poppy jungle. I don't like it. I think Xin Zhao, Wukong is not that good against Sejuani Jax. But I think yeah, Wukong is just a great pairing with Annie. I don't really like it in Sejuani Jax though. I feel like Sejuani Jax Azir can be really annoying for Wukong. You don't get much passive value and they have a lot of counter engage, or like disengage rather. Now for bot lane, T1 loves Xayah Rakan. I think Xayah Rakan needs to be banned. I think Lucian lane needs to be banned as well. And I think if I'm T1, I'd be a bit concerned of champs like Kai'Sa. Oh my god, that art is insane. Okay, T1 ban Lucian. So there's Xayah Rakan, there's Kai'Sa, Xayah trade. If they ban Xayah, they ban Bard Karma. There's no way they're going Kalista Renata. There is no way. There is no way they're going Kalista Renata, right? Was? There's no way they're going Kalista Renata with Karma Bard ban. Because Karma Bard ban, I feel like Renata blind is good, or Nico blind, yeah, also fine. I wonder if T1 just tank it and go Xayah Rakan. The other alternative is playing like a Kai'Sa Nautilus, but it's not very T1-esque. I feel like Jhin or Xayah is what Guma probably wants. Like Ruler is going to go MF. Ruler will go MF. You could go Ezreal. I don't think it's comfort. I don't want T1 to go Kalista Renata, so I think it's Jhin or Xayah, right? Surely. It's T1 Xayah Rakan. Oh my god. You just don't give T1 Xayah Rakan. Like, it is criminal. They're going to play MF on 5, and we're going to play the game. They have Azir, Xayah Rakan, T1. That is crazy that they have that. But it is game 1, so a lot of champs are out now for T1. Oh, they're going to go Jhin, eat into Guma's pool a little bit. T1 Azir, Xayah Rakan, really? T1 Azir, Xayah Rakan, really? It is the most T1 comp ever. Okay, so I'm torn between worlds here. I feel like Genji has like solid lanes, but T1 has their best champs. And I think T1 needs to win this game, because if you lose Azir, Xayah Rakan, and you're losing Jhin, and you're losing Annie, that sucks for T1. That sucks big time. Next prio picks after this are Rumble, Xin Zhao, Ahri, Talia. T1 need this win. I hope you're enjoying the MSI content. I just want to say don't forget to subscribe and enjoy the video. T1, a little bit of an invade. Warding. Chovy will match. Keria will see it. Keria doesn't have sweeper though. So like I said, in terms of lanes, I feel like bot lane matchup is probably really hard. Playing Jhin, Nico into Xayah. Like, Xayah is not going to have a good time. Faker?
Gonna see if Rakan maybe not what you expect, but
okay, Doran, nice trade.
and that it does. As
Really nice trade.
Jax, and of course the
So
history
bot
between
lane
these
is
two
where it's
teams.
going to be
I
a
mean,
horror
Rakan,
for
even on the
T1.
desk, but just a
Gen G
reminder
need to
how many
smash them
times
through
these
bot.
teams have played against each
I'm
other.
surprised
It has
Canyon's
been
pathing
such a
top.
close story,
I feel like he has a
essentially
free
since
bot
the
crab if he
dawn
pats
of all
bot.
esports.
One that
Say, so
finals
if you look
last
at the HUD, you can see
It's,
Carry is out of
something
pots.
think
I
always
feel like
warrants
Genji's bot lane has been
discussion.
targeting
Early lane
Carrier
phase here
really
thus
hard. He's out of
far.
potions
Not
already.
going too crazy
But
one way or
Sejuani's
another, as
bot
we do
and
have both
Wukong's
junglers
top, which is really
potentially
surprising
looking
to
for a
me.
gank.
Canyon paying some attention
On a
topside,
ward,
was spotted out
onto
a bit of vision.
ruler.
His owners just trying to keep the ball
Stun
rolling on the
connects,
bottom
cleanse
side.
and
Quick
heal
stun,
use from
cleanse
Genji.
out.
I think
Nice
Genji
Thunderbolt
wants
picked
to
up there,
swap
gets the heal from
that
essentially
base.
just
Is
Storm by
he going to
himself.
get that base off? And he's not. This was a really good base cancel here. Really good base cancel. Now T1 get the bot push and Genji have to catch. Now T1 are the ones who can swap first if they want. Wait, Carrier stayed?
For me, this mid lane
For
matchup,
what?
something that
Oh, he
we're
wants to
gonna
cancel
keep
Jin's
a very
base.
close eye on, because I
So
don't think
Xayah
we've
can get
seen
extra
domestic
time top.
Chovy yet. Last year we saw him a lot during MSI.
Is he
Had a
cancelling it?
couple
He
of
did. You see the minimap? He
extremely
cancelled Jin's
high
base.
stakes, high pressure
Carrier's just
games,
being a rat.
even
He's
in
delaying
finals,
Jin
was
to top.
heavily targeted.
And
Didn't
he's
end up
holding
mattering.
bot wave
Had
to
a
pull in to freeze it.
incredible tournament, getting him back
I
for
think the
free.
wave should be pushing into
Continuing to
bot,
get aggressive on the top lane in the 1v1
into
is Guma.
T1 because Carrier pulled it.
Now there to back up.
Oh, Duro?
Reset coming through. Duro. Guma out for blood. He knows he has to use the
What is he
flash. There's no
doing?
heal from earlier.
Almost a
I
solo
don't
bolo
think
from
that works in
Guma.
solo.
Oh, I don't think a dive is possible.
Didn't end up working out, and now his
Both
flash down
junglers
on
bot
Nico,
side.
that is being a big
Some
difference
Drake
maker when
threat
it comes
maybe.
to those
It's just
a
T1
little bit of
aura,
damage would've been
making
nice,
people
but
look a little
even
bit
they
dizzy.
get that, Faker just shrugs it off.
Like T1's
Yeah.
bot lane is
Walk up
winning
and
this
look
matchup.
menacing.
Okay, Owner gets first Drake. I mean, the
halfway
game
to
is really
6.
good for T1. The lanes, the lanes are winning.
This bot side,
And
this
they're
Prio's
getting
actually
first
gonna
Drake.
give Owner free license
I feel like they're
to
chilling
grab
so hard.
that tournament. They've
Guma
been
back top.
super high prio on Drake
Grubs
and
fight.
first Drake in particular. They actually
Carrier's trying to
broke
crash midwave into
BLG's
Duro.
kind of first Drake
Duro no flash
take,
can't hold. Doran's quite
against
hard
Keen,
to
so
dive.
trying to kind of keep both of these
But
top
Chovy's
laners
holding
at
mid
bay.
push and covering
We
top,
haven't
so
seen
Keen's
this
impossible
as
to
much
dive.
in a lot of our swaps. Usually teams kind of match the swap, but I
If
think
Doran takes a bad trade
with
here,
what happened earlier.
now Doran's diveable.
Putting down a lot of pressure, knowing that Nico's only level 4.
Now
which is
Doran's dead.
concerning, but
Is
the
he
Jhin
dead?
is level 6, Doran. Third shot. Fourth. Wait. Okay.
He tried to predict it. Ruler tried to predict it. He had to. He had to predict Jax jumping to the minion, and then he had to try and predict Jax jumping to the minion, jumping to the ward, and then flashing. So respect by Ruler. If he just shot where Doran was, he would have got his flash. But he shot where Doran could flash to try and get the kill, so he got nothing.
And that means that the attempted play from Gen G gonna fizzle out for now. Gen G has been able to build a big lead in the mid lane here, though, with Faker having to respect the pressure
Canyon,
that has
what
come
the fuck?
through. That's the real Canyon.
What is?
Canyon.
What the
Forced to
fuck is
flash away,
Canyon
stun
doing?
Landing, immediate fall coming in from Carrier. Owner and
What?
Carrier working together beautifully. Canyon might just cut down by base damage. Baker now trying to follow.
Bro,
But they don't quite have enough burst.
what is Genji doing?
That stun that Chovy
They
landed
look-
onto
eh?
Faker to keep him out of that
Silly
was
mistakes.
huge, and kind of the only reason that
Okay, they
Gen
lost
G
Wukong
weren't,
ult, flash.
the Canyon kind of didn't die, right?
Oh, Gen G, though, used a lot of cooldowns. They still want to look for the contestant.
TP
T1,
from
are they
Carrier.
ready?
Gen G. Guma ready to pull the
One
feathers
grub
back.
is great for Genji and
Maybe
out.
happy to just take one grub, try to deny all three.
Oh, no flash.
Matches the ball, good push.
There's a road.
Only man who can find the corner now. First blood coming through. Keen there in the nick of time, and the needles are
Is it a good road, though? Oh my god, it's a shit road.
Things up.
Oh, it's a cul-de-sac.
Grub, they aren't even worried about it. Carry an owner on the way.
Oh my god, Faker went in. Just
Void grubs are down.
Gwen,
Two
Wukong
for
W'd or
Gen
what
G.
when he got ulted? Oh my god, the crowd was so loud and then so silent so quickly. That was the worst road ever. He like ulted the Wukong, and then I think Wukong just W'd. And
coming out, and Guma does miss the ult, which also ends up being pretty important.
And I think Guma felt pressure to ult because there is a Annie right
Yeah, he
next
did.
to him. So if he gets hit by a Q, he just ends up dying.
then Annie double
But
stuns them and
instead,
Keen
because
melts
that
them.
ult is already gone, he can't really walk up nearly as far. They
And then
don't
Canyon
actually
gets the
have
grub.
damage to take down Canyon, and Keen goes unchecked in this fight.
So they get
He is
two
really
grubs,
deep in that
Genji,
fight
and
because I
2
think
kills
part
in a
of the
play
reason
that they're
T1 felt good
losing.
about taking that is they saw
You can see
Annie
how
ult,
relieved
they
he
saw
is.
Jhin ult use bot
Is that
lane to
helper?
kill that didn't comfortable spot,
Really
but
bad
really
spot for Genji, and they
underestimated
get
what
away
he could
with
do, even without
so
any
much
items
more
under
than they
his belt,
deserve
with
from it.
just an ulti and a choke
Big
point.
mistakes.
But now,
Oh,
stun on Faker, a bit of a
Oh.
moment of discoordination as Faker flashes away.
Carrier
Now,
cancels
last
it.
shot is Carrier.
Carrier cancels the Jhin
Saves
ult.
his mid laner, will not give
Drake's in
Ruler
40
the fourth
seconds.
bullet.
Genji just need to get this Drake.
Flash.
Oh, Chovy's getting
They
quite
get
strong,
tempo on
huh?
the map.
And I think the scary thing here is we've seen T1 prioritize Drakes, as you mentioned, Emily, and so often it's worked out. But often
TP
Genji
from
with the
Chovy.
gold lead
Is he
more
one-shot, though?
terrifying. Threat, though, Keen now locked
He's
up.
one shot and he's out.
On the way out, the TP
The
is
stun.
too late.
Tiba?
Found a little bit of CC, maybe he
Where's
can
the
burn
Tiba?
down,
No
but they won't
Tiba.
turn this one back. Three looking for the full
Okay,
stack,
still a
but
kill.
instead,
Chovy answers.
Chovy finds a kill in return.
He's very close to Tibbers. Doran, be careful.
There you see,
Doran. Oh! Oh, Doran! Oh my god! What the fuck? He's one-tapped him. Okay, okay. It's a Doran carry game. It's a Doran carry game. Wait, Doran is not nervous at all. He's just fucking owning. So the dive was really good by Owner. Proc's passive. Procs the ult, one shot out, flashes to Annie. Still dies though, because Annie Wait, Chovy's dead again. Fast. Kill to Faker. Kill to Faker. Chovy dead. So Genji got the dragon, but Chovy has no flash. Faker just roads him.
So yeah, they're punching back really well.
Doran.
Oh, Doran, he goes in.
Doran. A little bit of rat behavior here. Very rat behavior. Ooh, Doran. Oh, very rat behavior. Very rat behavior. Need to wait for Owner and Keria to get some pace on the map. Keria got his wards. He's ready to play, but now you're dead. Big item spikes for T1. Very big item spikes.
Allow him to just continuously rotate and land
Faker's weak side. Owner has no smite. He has exhaust. He spellbook Sejuani with exhaust. Look.
Forced to flash.
How do you expect that?
The summoner spellbook. Owner.
Herald's up in 20. Owner needs to base from bot. I guess the beauty of spellbook Sejuani is he can stay bot, swap to TP, and TP to Herald. I need that play in my life. He's threatening the bot dive. Chovy has flash. Guma's shifting down. So Genji have full control of Herald if they want it. Keria's using himself as a human ward to check if they're going to take the vision. Chovy should die here. Keen has TP if he wants to do it, but I think Doran can cancel it. Instantly dead. And now they're going to give it for Herald. They're giving a bot tier 1 and a kill for Herald to get some more gold on the Azir.
Genji will be able to take down.
So Genji get the Herald. They can use the Herald for the Dragon as well. They can just take Crab here, Herald mid and move to Drake if they want. What is Duro doing? Is this a play? Does he need to get to Drake?
Doran locked up here, counter strike.
TP from Faker.
Some of that damage. They don't really have enough to push further, but now it's the TP top side from Faker.
I mean, Doran could just base here. Let Faker take over top.
Glide out, Canyon.
Drake in
and we've seen the
5.
play happen with Faker about a million
Guma
times.
has a lot of mid
Never
push.
Actually a pick. Always
I think you look at this game and you think,
this time it's Faker TPing in.
you know, Gwen being strong is important, you know, Azir being strong is important. I think Xayah being in this state right now is very deadly for the game.
Oh, push back onto Keen.
No flash.
On the way in. Exhaust coming into Rakan. The charm, the layer.
Wait, he's dead.
Nearly flawless. Keen.
Oh, what Keen? Oh my god, close. Is T1 just going to the away from objectives? They're just dodging objectives and getting gold. No Dragon, no Herald, just taking gold for Azir. They're just funneling Faker. Doran? Oh, you can push him off a bit. I don't think he can stay here forever. That's a Sejuani with Ghost. He's ghosting in mid. Sejuani's exhausting top, ghosting mid. They're ganking Azir's lanes. They're not doing any objectives. They're not setting up on them. What the fuck is this?
Really don't have the resources on the map. And in the
2
meantime,
towers to Azir.
And Faker pushing down on
wow,
the top
Faker
side.
is really strong now.
Overloading
on sides, it's good, but they're not getting any objectives. They're just... Gold on Azir is everything to them. Nothing's going to happen for a little bit. Faker doesn't have Rylai's yet. Guma 2 items. Chovy no second item. Ruler no RFC. So I think in fights, Genji needs to burst Faker down. Quick. Dead. In and out. Boom. And T1, I think they just need to kill the Wukong, and then they will get so much space in fights. Here comes the collapse. They're looking for Faker.
Quick bit of lockup, trying to protect Faker. Faker needs to get it out of there. Keria going to use the ulti to try and hold on. Duro trying to find it. Chovy looking for a bit of fall, but Faker's still standing for now.
Can I get him? Oh, he's alive! How is it? He's dead. That's what they needed. That's exactly what Genji need. Now that breaks the fight instantly. But Doran has a lot of space here. Doran? No, he's ending. Oh, Doran. Canyon into the bot tier 1, tier 2. Round the corner. No, he's going to go mid. Can you drift that mid? Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, Scooby! Yeah, you gotta flash that. I think if you're Faker, you can't just ult the Nico. You gotta get out of there.
Yeah, that was so well set up, and that's where.
What are you doing? That's the collapse. So that's how the fights work. Gen G need to get on top of Faker, one-shot him, kill him, pick him on side. And T1 just need to kill the Wukong, and I think that'll solve everything. Good peel by Keria, but I think Faker just has to flash the Nico. He just got to get out, but it's very hard.
And the crucial thing is that they actually get the hard CC down on Faker before he gets to shuffle out. Because
he's flash ease into his soldier as well, so he doesn't have any dash distance. Zero dash distance for Faker. Atakan force from Gen G. Owner.
Multi-prong fights, you mentioned it before. Looks like we might just flip it. 3.9k instead. Gen G collapsing on the flanker, but now it's T1 going all
Faker's in there. Duro's going to get a big... Oh, nice push by Faker. Keria's dead. Keria lived. Oh, Kuma stole it! What the fuck? What the fuck? How does Kuma steal it? Faker? Dead.
Should be able to get Doran in this turret as
Doran
well.
should die, right? He has E up. Dead. But they got the Atakan on a scaling comp. Did Kuma just stack feathers on the Atakan? Drake's up in 40 seconds. They gotta fight Drake T1. Soul point is scary. No, he's not even stacking feathers. What does he do?
And then, yeah.
It's the lack of
he just Qs and he gets it. What? Drake's up in 7. Duro no flash. Jack's on the way. Azir on the way. T1 gonna contest mid-wave. Soul point Gen G, 3k gold lead. This is looking like T1 have good scaling, but Gen G have way too many resources early. I would like to see Doran. I feel like, in hindsight, to be a hindsight Harold, I feel like T1 should have looked to contest objectives a bit more early. Because if you invest gold and drop objectives, if you make a small mistake and the gold lead disappears, you're kind of fucked.
Those are his.
But if you just go objectives and go even in gold, you're always safe. And I feel like when you're playing Azir Xayah, maybe because Faker getting caught in bot fucked the game really hard. Uh-oh, Ruler on Jin, Faker on Azir. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Ruler. Oh, Ruler. Oh, classic. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's right in the middle of both plays. You love to see it. I think Ruler said in an interview a couple months ago, or like behind the scenes in Gen G, he said, I have PTSD, I can't flash Azir ults anymore. He just can't do it anymore. He's just completely fucking mental gap. Yeah, they have 2 grubs. This is a tower. There's no TP wards either for Faker, so they can't really fight. What a great venue to host the LCK finals. Big W. Alright, 2k gold lead Gen G. You're looking at the break point for T1. It's this Xayah base right now. This is where T1 breaks. Doran's also going to have his item in base, Sundered Sky. Faker's also really close to Liandry's. So look at that, you see there, Xayah, Infinity Edge from base, running out. Now Jax is basing. Sundered Sky is running out. Faker catches top, bases, running out with Liandry's. T1's online. It's fight time. They just need to wait one more, I think. I think Faker just needs his, and they're good to go. The 2.8k gold lead, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, look at the items, right? Gwen is 2.5. Wukong's 2 to 2. Annie is 2.5 to 2.5. Jin is almost 3. Xayah's... Oh! Instantly! Onto Chovy! Chovy lives! No. Oh! Owner over the wall! Isn't enough damage? There's Duro. Flashes onto Faker. Faker flashes away. Canyon over the wall. Keria trying to peel him. A lot of damage. Owner down. Canyon kills the Azir. Doran's chasing Ruler. No flash on Ruler. Doran! He has flash here, Doran. He has a ward jump as well, probably. Keria died. There's the ward jump, and now he has flash. Doran jumps out. It's a 3 for 2 in favor of Gen G. Kuma gets mid-tier 1. Kuma doesn't have flash yet, though, but he has ult. Oh, there's Jin traps everywhere. The barrier as well. Does he use it? No, he doesn't. Save the summoners. Can Gen G do Baron? Ooh, I don't think so. That's a lot of flashes from a lot of people. But Kuma still has flash barrier. 5 seconds on Drake. Faker has TP. Owner has TP. Look, Owner has TP. He's going to TP on Sejuani. He's TPing top. Oh my god, Faker's going to TP top as well. They're rushing Baron. They're rushing Baron over the wall. It's a T1 Baron. It's a T1 Baron. Oh, Gen G! They think they're doing this out of vision, but they're doing it on vision. Here comes Canyon. Canyon is known for stealing things. He's a little rat. They're going to go in. Don't forget, Kuma's just respawned. He's not there yet. They stopped the dragon, but Faker's probably dead.
Wants to slide back, but there's Ruler waiting.
He's dead.
For the finish, the
Soul
kill.
for Genji.
Down.
Soul for Genji. They could do Baron here, Genji, as well, though. But I think the easy play is Dragon. Their Baron damage was so bad. Want to see me go Baron? Want to see me go Baron again? Is that really what T1...
Azir damage, this Baron looks a lot.
Oh my god, Keria has Smite, he's going to steal the soul! Keria has Smite!
He's wandering in, he's looking for the miracle.
He's going to try and steal the soul! Oh, he can't.
Right,
They're such rats, they're such rats, it's crazy. Chovy Rabadons is massive. This next, he's halfway to level 16 and he's got Rabadons. Where was the damage? I feel like Chovy needs to die instantly there.
Chovy ends up getting caught here. Very nice pick.
Oh, did Kuma get blast coned away? Or did he flash? I can see what happened there.
Keen means that even though Faker can delay for a little bit longer, Kenyon gets on the back line. And if it is on the front to back, it's a messy fight.
We're going to get out of the replay here to a level 16 Annie.
Yeah,
no, not yet. Chovy needs a couple waves, level 16, flash up soon. Look at Duro and Chovy's flash. T1's about to get absolutely exploded in this next fight. If Genji landed, they need to be so careful of this Annie Nico one-shot. They're playing it slow, Genji here. They're waiting for Annie flash. If T1 step up, they'll die, but when Annie gets flash, they can force if they want. Maybe after this mid-wave, they can start. Does Wukong have third item? Yeah, he does, Cleaver. Is Cleaver a good item this game with Gwen Annie? I feel like he should just go Sterak's or something. But it's probably good for him as a champ, right? Not worth being an item Andy. Keria wards the back of the pit. Keria has Smite TP, okay, TPing. Genji have waited too long, they can't start Baron now, right? Unless it's after this mid-wave, I feel like they're going to have to play Elder.
As I say that though, Doran
they have to either start Baron now,
doesn't have any
or they have to wait till Elder.
Okay,
they started it now.
Start the objective. Feel like they have good position.
Okay.
TP coming in from Doran and Genji. Looks like they're going to be
coming in from Faker as well.
To play for the pit.
All sums basically available.
Keria still has Smite.
CC onto Doran.
Doran insta-dead. Stopwatch. He got it off.
He buys an extra moment, and it's Guma and Faker on the back line.
Dead. Couldn't flash ward jump. Well played by Genji. Owner got the crab though, that's pretty big.
Keria has Smite.
And he does. As does Owner, and they're trying to lock him out of the pit. Canyon, nice backstep with the clone. The chunks
it's all damage on the clones. The crowd just got mega baited.
Genji
using the mountain shield.
They can't do this, can they, Genji? I feel like they need to get onto Azir somehow.
Ruler trying to find the angle. Bit of CC down on the Faker. The flash forward. He
needs to ult here, Faker. Oh, big ult by Faker!
Into the waiting arms of Guma. Guma free firing, but Chovy flashes forward, finds the CC. Quick QSS.
Keria! Oh my god, he has the bouncing bomb. It's GG. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, quadra kill for Ruler. That Jhin was crazy good. How did T1 not turn that? I thought they were going to get some kills there. Completely GG now. Genji takes game 100%. Oh, T1 just lost Azir, Zyra, Rakan. That is nasty that they just lost that.
Lore accurate Jhin right there. Ruler with the
I thought the turn was good. Doran got caught on this fight start.
On this team coming into MSI, he was the one together with Duro that was most criticized, but his Jhin performance this tournament has been insane.
Yeah, Doran couldn't really do anything in these fights, but it looks like he's just getting perma-caught, perma-killed. Alright, first game to Genji. Man, I really hope T1 take the second. I want a 5-game series. Yeah, Genji was reading T1 so good. Would T1
I guess the T1 is
drop the Talia ban and look for a Talia first pick? Yes, they do. They drop the Talia ban. Now this gets interesting. Talia is going to have to be banned by Genji. They're going to have to ban Talia Varus and then T1 get Rumble for free. Maybe. Let's see. Varus. Now Talia's up. Do you ban Rumble here? Then they ban Talia and you get nothing. You could ban Galio, which is the answer to Rumble. And now you have Ornn as an answer to Rumble too. It's okay, so T1 is either first picking Rumble or Talia here. I think they're first picking Talia, right? Surely you're first picking Talia from Chovy. Now Genji could ban one of the two, but it would be a bit silly. If you ban Rumble, they get Talia. You ban Talia, you get Rumble. You ban nothing, you get one of them. So I think they might ban something straight like Xin Zhao or Orianna, yeah. So they're doubling down. They're saying Orianna is your answer to Talia. Now you have to pick Talia. So they get Talia. Now Genji gets Rumble. They could do like Rumble Xin Zhao, and then their mid laner on 3.
that Rumble
Or they
away,
could just take
right?
Rumble
'Cause that
and
is
Chobi's
also
answer to
still up in
Talia,
this
which could
draft.
be Ari or Victor. Or they could go Yone, actually. I don't like it, though. I feel like they should just go Victor or Ari and play. And take Xin Zhao.
Yeah,
And
you
if they
absolutely
do
can. Owner
Rumble
is,
Xin Zhao,
I think, the
does
best
Owner
Xin Zhao in the
go
entire world.
Poppy?
Giving him
and
that
flex it.
just gives him
Go like
license to
Ornn
basically do
Poppy. I think
whatever he
T1 will go like
wants in
Ornn
the
Poppy
game
if they take the Xin
whenever
here.
he wants.
They should definitely take the
So
Xin
we'll see
Zhao.
if we early
Surely you take the
rotation
Xin Zhao,
for
unless
T1.
Canyon's cooking something
Question
fucking
is,
crazy, but
they
it's
know
not
it.
worth
We
it, is
know
it?
I don't think such a thing
Oh
is.
my god, they didn't take the Xin Zhao, they took
Okay.
Rise. I think Xin Zhao Ornn
Double
here for
solo
T1
lanes. We
is
have
a
the Rise, we have
fucking
the Rumble,
slam.
short range Rise. We know how impactful the champion
I
can
would
be
go,
overall. We've got
surely
Rumble,
T1 goes
one
Xin
of the
Zhao Ornn.
strongest team is when they get going
They're
early,
not
and
taking
such a
Xin
big
Zhao
part
Ornn.
of that
Was?
is like the Xin Zhao.
Why?
Yeah, also Lucian something
Why?
that they do
They're gonna
not
lose
wanna give
Xin Zhao
over
and
to
Ornn.
Ruler,
Oh my god.
specifically, but yeah, we have the
Lucian Braum.
Braum coming in
Was?
off with
Let's see if
or
their comp
first
rounds
three,
out nicely.
picks
I'm
with the Xin or if they wanna
very concerned as to
was
why
thinking
they
this
didn't do
far.
that.
Maybe that's few champions that
Man,
I think
Genji's
recently
comp
been
is
able to
looking
actually have
solid.
early game impact on.
But with
Obviously
Braum,
with,
you
something
really
like
want to ban
Wukong,
Karma
nobody expected
Lulu,
that,
right?
But he has really
I guess
stepped it
Bard
up in
value
terms
is
of
not that
early
high.
effectiveness,
So I'm
and
guessing Genji will ban
specifically
Ornn and
with the
Xin or
Rumble
something,
makes for some
or Trundle
disgusting
Ornn. I
team
think
fights. If you
Trundle
look
Ornn
at
are very
T1,
good bans for
both
Genji.
short range.
And I'm guessing T1 have to ban 2 range
Yeah, I was gonna
supports.
say, I'm glad you brought up the early
Karma,
pressure, but
I mean,
it's
there's
also these team
Renata,
fights.
there's
So many
Karma, and
clutch
there's Lulu.
Genji off
Let's see,
onto
T1
the
can
team,
maybe
and then
fix
the
this.
Rumble ult coming on top. The
They lost
Rise able
Xin
to
Zhao.
join whenever.
Makes perfect sense.
Senna
You highlighted
ban.
it, right? I think a lot of
Surely the next ban is Trundle or Ornn. Trundle Xin Zhao ban. Oh, Owner suffers a bit, but I think Owner is gonna go.
The Genji bot lane is going to go
I wonder if
towards.
he's gonna go
Genji has been
Jarvan.
Picking with this exact pattern now. The Nico, one of the
They didn't
stronger
ban
picks, of
Karma
course,
or
taken away
Lulu
from Duro.
or Renata yet.
Can't do too
Alistar
much,
ban.
but thus far the Genji comp doesn't have too much.
Can't they
arcs
just go like
outside
Jinx Lulu?
of just that Skarner.
Or
Unless,
I mean,
obviously Chovy is able
they
to
could
get on
go
top of someone.
Corki.
The Alistar is also going
They
to
could
get
go
taken off the
Ezreal.
board towards here.
Kaisa
What are
I
the
don't
counter
like
picks
as
gonna be?
much,
I'm leaning to one of the more
but
consistent
Kaisa
counter
is
picks
good
with
at
this
killing
Rumble.
tanks. Okay,
this
is I guess Genji style. They just want more engaged with Rumble.
But of course,
They just want way more engaged with Rumble, and they don't want to play a range support with Rumble. So they don't want to punish the Braum. So they're valuing team fight over lane strength. So here, T1, Jarvan Ornn, yeah. Oh my god, I think it works, you know. I think bot lane is Armageddon. I'm so convinced if Genji banned Ornn, I think Doran would be a bit cooked, you know. I'm so like surprised they let him have Ornn. Ezreal. The Ezreal on 5 saves the saves the game a little bit, avoids a lot of what Jarvan wants to do, but they need to put Rise behind, and they need to dive bot. Or not dive bot, but...
Do you expect this time around to see Guma and Keria have a much better time in the 2v2?
I am indeed with the Rat King here once again. Caedrel, tell me about the atmosphere here at MSI. T1 versus any team is always different. How has it been so far?
The crowd is crazy. The noise is insane. Much love to the crowd. Thank you everyone for coming out.
All right, what's your prediction for this series, Caedrel? Game 1 was for Genji, but what do you think?
It's looking tough for T1. They really need to win this game. They need to win this game early because they could run out of damage very quick. So I'm hoping T1 wins so we get 5 games.
Do you like the draft? What are we looking at in the early game?
You're going to look at Owner, and you're going to look at if the Lucian Braum can take over the map. I think Rise having no flash is really important in this game.
All right, Rat King, thank you so much. And casters, back to you.
Okay, I'm awkward. I like what Owner's done. Owner did blue into enemy red into Krugs. Yeah, I think T1 can run out of damage real quick. Wait, we got the old HUD W.
Really nice.
He knows we're all watching.
Oh, sad B, Canyon. That ward is doing a lot. Canyon tried to like fake going up back to his bot camps, but then he went back towards mid. Is he going to get the mid gank off? Oh, he is. Oh, can't die there. Canyon getting cheesed on a ward, losing his camps and dying mid is criminal. That was the only thing he could do. It was top camps or a gank from top side or top gank. So, quick stakes for the game, real quick. I think T1 will run out of damage quickly. I think T1 need to start snowballing the game early mid, and I think their target is Rise. Ezreal's too difficult to get onto. Rumble will have too much push and can ult waves for tempo all the time. I think the Rise needs to be who they look at. First Drake to T1. Accelerate the game. No flash on Faker though. Is he just dead or what? What is that positioning? Oh, they turn. Beautiful. Beautiful with the Brown. They got a snowball early. They got to get going with fights. Keen TP'd in. Is Keen going to get away though? Guma pops the cleanse. Look at the dash. Look at the kills. 4 kills to T1. Early game fighting. No barrier on Ruler. Oh, look up. Holy fuck, the pace is back for T1. Keen TP'd in. Level 6 Rumble. And he died. They got nothing. T1 had the snowball early. They need shit like that. I guess Faker's positioning is just pure bait, right? He knows Carrier can jump to him with heal.
Stays position to kind of come in and really start roasting people as you
no phase rush.
from an early
Owner gets 6 on the
Canyon, nice side step. May try to go through the wall here, but Keen is on the way down, so he might be happier about this fight than expected. Canyon not feeling the preat at all. His team manages to find the kill over Baker.
What the hell? What is going on? What is going on? What the fuck? Oh my god.
The slimmest margins. Canyon shouldn't be alive.
Canyon, you rat! He's gonna get away with it. Oh my god, Faker needs to not ult there. What is that ult? He's ulting 2 centimeters, man. I think Faker just needs to play. The ult is too much.
It was all an elaborate trap as the side steps early on dodges the damage.
Just gives all the damage to Rumble.
Chovy, shout out to him.
Chovy ults Canyon to the side and then Canyon flashes the Ornn. And Canyon has no ult. If Owner kills Canyon, I think he gets level 6. Doesn't really matter though, I guess. That is crazy. That is crazy that they've thrown that 4-kill lead.
Right now, neither side really has enough sustained damage outside of the Rumble to win out in these fights.
Oh, what? That hit Lucian? What?
Here, free firing is the Ezreal. Guma unfazed. Carrier now retreating, likely just to fall here. They'll get
I mean, Carrier was dead no matter what, but I was just surprised that hit Lucian.
The playmaking Skarner we've come
now Chovy's gonna zone him away.
Canyon, that's why he is so dangerous on this champion, and Guma might be in trouble.
Owner spotted.
TP in from Faker.
TP on the way down.
Flashes, stunned, dead. TP takes too long.
Finally here, but it's too late. Faker just tells him to back off. There's no play left.
And that is a TP invested by Faker. That is Guma's flash now down.
T1's in big trouble now. I think the second Drake, if they can get that, that helps a little bit, but Gen G's pace of the game is so quick, Canyon is just frying everyone. They need this Drake, T1. Their comp is just
Genji not in a great
fighting
spot.
a lot.
Do have the necessary vision to try and contest. Ruler off on the side seems to be the target. Duro locked up.
Oh, big kill. They need that. No flash on Rel. Chovy's stepping up really far. Look how far forwards he is. He's 3v4. Why is he so far up?
Doran's on his way.
Ruler still standing. 1500. It's going to be the flip. Chovy potentially locked up by the ramp. Locked down in the pit.
Oh, he didn't get the knockup.
Already found one. They're looking for another. Chovy off on the side.
Rise ult.
T1 descending.
Oh, he's out. No, he died. Keen died. Oh my god. T1 get it. Why? What is going on this game? What is going on this game? Why is Gen G posturing to fight that? Duro's dead. They start teasing a 4v5. Why? That's crazy. Good punish by T1. Alright, now T1 needs to hold this lead and snowball, because the important thing is, your early game you need to get ahead. Gold, yes, but objectives definitely. So 3 grubs, 2 drakes is big. Now they just need to stack soul. T1 just stack objectives. Herald in 1. Doran TP is same as Keen, I think. Is he fine? He's mega fine, isn't he? Rice does no damage to him. Merc treads tier Roa versus Caedrel Rukern.
Guma chases out Duro, and this should...
Covering Faker is good. Canyon's being a rat in the lane. Canyon's trying to find Faker.
Into a big multi-man engage from Duro and from Canyon. That could be enough.
Carrier pops the ghost to run away. Double TPs. Chovy's TPing in the pit.
Chovy now trying to realm warp out. He wants nothing to do with that fight.
And he realm warped away now. So they're going to get engaged on the top side. Oh, Doran was clutch there. That was insanely good by Doran. You need that play to happen fast. Doran sends it onto a rumble.
Chovy Ruler still standing. Double threats. Canyon there to potentially steal. But
Herald should die here.
Down goes the Herald.
They get the buff. Wait, he pops the Herald instantly, Owner. Oh, Doran knock is great. He's going to drive the Herald into them. Look at Owner. Boom, kills 1. Boom, kills 2. Double kill for Owner right now. Guma gets it. And he hits the tower. Monster engaged by T1. Great engage. Yo, Doran. Owner says, I don't have ult and I'm 1 HP. How can I engage? Let me hop in my fucking whip. Jumps in the Herald.
It's a target
Fucking
selection here.
rams them down with it.
We talked, but
This
instead,
owner driving
what
Herald
happens is
was
he gets blown
massive.
up, and then even though the
I never
Genji
thought
frontline
I'd say
does a
it,
good
but
job of
that's the
layering
highest
up
value Herald I've ever
softening up
seen.
the targets, softening up
Not only
for
did he
who?
win, he
And
helped
for
win the
what?
fight,
Because they don't have the damage.
but he also hit the tower.
Talked about heroic ultis
He
from
also
Canyon, and this was one of them,
drifted
but
it
they're not at
around the
point in
Ornn
game
Q.
where
I don't know if you
Trophy
can hit
bear
your
that
own
damage
teammate's
burden
Ornn
alone.
Q.
And Genji
Oh, we're
biting
back
off
again.
more than they can chew. We'll see if they make the same
We're back
mistake once
again.
Keen, the player
No
you
Ornn
need
ult
to
yet
keep
though.
your eye
Jarvan ult on
He was
cooldown.
the one who was picked off. He's the one with the gold advantage and the power to change the fight. T1 know it
This
as
is
well.
sole point for T1.
No
Faker's
reason to
going to wall
rest.
them here.
But it is sole point. Faker poking, prodding on the side, contesting a bit of vision, making sure Genji feel threatened. But T1 not hesitating to risk the flip.
Faker wall.
Canyon, they don't see him. Faker wall the zone off. Equalizer to start things off, keeping them in the fight. Canyon going over, but who's going to get it in the end?
Oh,
High
Doran!
Drake, but Faker
So
lands.
clean with
Drake
Faker.
might not even matter. Guma
So
gets
clean with Faker.
contested his door, just barely makes it out. No, he will get cut down.
Down goes
Canyon
one.
finds the
Carry us
zone.
low.
Chovy
Shove gets
zone
flashed.
from
Guma sends it onto Chovy. Guma sends it onto Chovy.
Sure as hell.
Guma sends it onto Chovy to win the fight.
Canyon
The
still needs
smite.
out. Might
Don't
look for a
forget
possible steal.
about
Desperation
Canyon.
play
He's
from
the biggest
starter.
rat
He's
ever.
not
Here he
seen.
comes.
Okay,
Canyon.
getting lower. Not spotted.
Doesn't have vision.
know.
Oh, too late. I don't want any of this.
Goes right back out. But now the
And he
chase.
planted.
Hex
Faker.
gate.
Combo right there.
T1 want a little bit more. Canyon running. Flick back.
No flash corner.
delay.
Man, the Faker Doran combo there was so good onto Ruler. I feel like Doran is completely frying.
The CC isn't layered with the equalizer.
Oh, he
so
just gets
it
his ult off.
doesn't do
Faker
enough
flashes the
damage,
rel
and
engage to
again,
get the
a
knock.
crucial member
I
of
don't know who's
Genji gets
smurfing
blown
the
up in
series
fight.
hard.
Doran
The hardest.
again
Doran,
hits the
Owner, or
Doran
Guma.
and,
They're all frying.
Faker combo coming out from this fight to
Jesus.
immediately get onto Ruler, kind of take him out. And even though
He's
there's still
2K
just
gold
not
down,
enough
Doran, but he's
damage
finding
coming
the
out of
best
this team to
engages.
clean up.
And one thing that I will say.
Guma, no flash. Pops the cleanse on the slow, gets stunned, has cleanse VR. Rumble ult. Dead. Dead. Durono flash. Doran, dead. T1 getting too excited. T1 getting too excited. They gotta
We talked about Ruler being
relax.
taken out.
Bro, if Doran plays like this on Ornn though,
For the coming fight,
It's T1 game 3.
From Baron.
Pick him Sion. Pick him Sion. Nice.
Knows that.
Yeah, Ruler needed that. He's, oh my god, Genji's forcing as a can.
Doran trying to get in, ready to blow the horn.
They don't have
Has to.
double
Owner,
smite.
so hard to deny him
It is
access
just
to the pit.
Canyon.
Doran
Doran no
getting chunked down, so
flash.
5K, they can't really afford. Instead, the turning. Genji
Duro is still
collapsing on
tanking
the
it.
flanker of Doran,
Faker's
but
here.
Faker laying down
Chovy's.
the wall. All D
Oh, he
leverage.
ults Scar.
Only
Yeah, I
one
think
to
killing
get knocked
Skarner is
down.
the easy
Chovy.
target, right?
4K on the objective.
But where's the
They're
damage?
now the fight breaking out. Carry
There's the
up.
damage. The culling over the side.
Genji is starting to fall.
Owner,
Chovy,
frying.
Keen,
Just solo killed Ruler.
they
It's
can
over.
do
GG.
whatever they want, but it's not enough to
GG.
take the fight.
T1
Doran
broke them now, I think.
Carrier stepping up.
Because the
Faker
gold lead they have
through and bring it
and the
home.
Atakan they
7K
get,
on the Atakan.
there's no
Belongs
delay.
to
There's a dragon in
T1.
2 minutes.
The
They're gonna
T1
fight again real
not
soon.
going to win what they
Good
love,
fight by
which is
Doran.
fist
Nice
fighting to
angle
the
by
death.
Guma. There's 32 kills. There is 32 kills. 1 minute 40 on Drake. Just bot side vision, bot side play, hold dragon is all the T1 is going to do.
Deficit.
I don't know how you break it.
Job, right?
Pixelated minimap.
We have the Ornn
Here it
already
comes.
keeping
All
bot,
T1 need to
and
do
they've
is
already
fight this Drake
pushed
and get this Drake,
into
and
this
Genji need to
top
find
side
a way in.
jungle.
How do you
It's a
find a way in?
perfect setup
You know where Talia
to
is, you know where
really
Jarvan
put
is.
Genji in an
You see
advantageous
Lucian
position
Brown.
where they have
Guma playing a bit of front line. They don't want them to enter. Oh, beautiful combo. Great combo. They just have to kill the first target now. Okay, Doran didn't get his ult off, but it doesn't matter, right? T1 should be able to run them down. Chovy gets the ult out. Canyon ults them. Hang on a second. Did they overchase? No, nice EQ by Owner. Really nice. Really nice by T1. Guma's overchasing a bit. I think they should just go Dragon. Oh, Faker's a psycho.
As T1 break into the mid lane.
Faker is a massive psycho. Carrier gets the kill with Q. That's GG, 100%. That's Soul and that's GG. Oi, he W'd forwards instead of back anyway. I think Ruler wouldn't have died. 36 kills. Owner's fights are also insanely good. Like here, he's screaming rumble, 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 rumble. Great, gets the first kill. Now he sees his team struggling a bit. So he EQs in. Helps proc Brown passive.
The game, the cost for Genji making that misstep for Keen
Here I thought they overchased a bit, but
is Hex Tech. The soul you never
Instantly
want to see
EQs
on
the rise, no
opposing
flash.
side, and we know what happens when you fall
Into another
behind
combo.
this Braum composition.
Yeah.
It's so easy for them to clean up these kills.
Owner
There's
smurfing.
nowhere for
Talk about
Owner
the lane
smurfing real
when
hard.
it comes to
Seeing Doran happy makes me happy. All I'm saying is if T1 do win MSI, Doran needs to dance or do karaoke on the stage. That just needs to happen. Instead of interviewing, we should get a fucking karaoke request. Let me tell you something. Gen G have 0 towers. They're going to get bot tier 1 now maybe. But that would be their first tower of the game. But the Lucian really did run the map. Early game comp, play the early game, play it well, snowball the game. Really nice by T1. Don't look Lucian items, just don't look. Look Lucian, don't look Ezreal and Lucian items. Oh my god, I looked. I looked. It's time. They have double smite though.
Going down.
Meantime, Dorn buying a bit more space. They're not in a position.
Easy Baron. It's GG. It's GG. They're gonna murder them now, T1. Holy fuck, they have 25 kills.
Poke only continuing to add up. Ruler trying to get
Oh,
some
nice
push,
block
but
by
carry
Carrier.
ready.
That would have hurt a little bit.
Uses the unbreakable. Gen G.
The damage.
Canyon dead.
Lock up there. Flick back
Another
on
EQ
Canyon.
by Owner into a combo.
Again. Gen G
Beautiful,
running
man.
set
I feel like
back in.
Owner's combos with Faker are
Gen G,
great.
when they
EQ
have the
into
lead,
combo,
they
EQ
chokes
into
T1
combo.
out, but T1 backbreakers in this
Murders
game as
all
Kuma
of them.
finds the double, looking for a few more
Owner
kills.
dead.
Looking to
Is it an
tie
overchase?
up
No,
the
right?
series. Gen G, whatever
They should end.
dominance they had domestically.
Yeah,
It's
G.
a different story on the international
GG.
stage. T1 won't go quietly, and Gen G sent packing
GG.
here in
Ruler,
game 2.
ruler.
I
Oh,
love
Kuma.
the way we saw how
Boop.
both of these teams showed
Boop,
up
boop,
their
boop.
opponents.
Guma,
Every
14,
team, T1
4,
cleaning up
and
their
11.
misses. Unlike
14,
Gen G,
4.
who
Are you
slow
kidding?
things down, they make
What a
terrible
monster
decisions,
series
and we are
so
going to
far.
punch you
This is
in
going to
the
be good.
And
We're in
G
draft, and I presume
cracks
Gen
in
G
the
is
armor.
blue side.
Made a
Now,
lot of mistakes.
red side T1 has to ban Pantheon. Maybe they can trade Xin Zhao into Vi. I think Sion is very
there are a
strong
lot
right
of
now.
times,
If
especially
Gen G
at
ban
that
Yorick
Drake
on blue,
fight
they
where
could
it
be
kind of into
looking
T1's
for
favor.
Jace. In terms of mid, I think Aurora is a
I'm
pretty
sure
good
I'm
champ
thinking
right
of
now.
the second one.
There you go.
Aurora,
But
Xin Zhao, Vi,
it's
Pantheon,
basically like
Nocturne,
you don't
Orianna.
necessarily-
Oh my god, what the fuck? We're already through the bans? What the shit?
Whoa.
Okay, Ambessa ban makes me think of Sion. Sion is really broken right now. Trundle's out. Yeah, Sion, super good. Sion Victor, oh my god, it's... Hey, we dodged! Where's my Sion Victor?
Keep you updated on what
I feel like that
happened there.
draft was
I'm
good by
thinking it
T1
could
already.
be one of the
What
champions
happens?
that was
You go
hovered.
Pantheon, they go Sion
Yes,
Victor.
it is the
And now
Victor
Chovy
for
has to go
Faker,
what?
which actually, we think of
What can you
Faker,
pick
we
into
think
Sion,
of,
top
you know,
lane?
we think of the
Keen,
Orianna,
they
we
could
think
play
of
like
the
a
Toledo, we
Camille
even think
game,
of
they
like
could
a
play
Kali,
a
right, some
Aurora
pop-up
game, they could play...
performances. Victor is
They
actually
could
his
trade
most played
mages and
champion
play like Orianna.
this year.
I don't like Ari too much. Oh, they're gonna take away Galio, eat into Faker's pool, play Pantheon Galio. It's Galio Camille, right? Or was it? What's the pick into Sion?
They do it here with the Victor.
What's the tank killer top? What fucks the tank? Aatrox? Galio Aatrox? Galio Camille? What?
Coming
Where's
out
the
of
damage?
Gen G.
What?
The Keen-san.
Okay, if I'm T1 already, red alert. I mean, they will probably go Xin Zhao here, or they will go like Sejuani is out, Maokai is kind of shit. I feel like Xin Zhao is solid. Anything else is kind of mid. Nafiri. Actually, is there a jungler here that eats tanks? What eats melee champs? Does Nafiri kind of cook here? Xin Zhao, yeah. Okay, when I look at Gen G's comp, I think Jinx, I think Aphelios, I think Zeri, I think Sivir. I think Kog'Maw, you know, I think they need a lot of fucking damage. They need a hyper carry, right? Surely. That needs a hyper carry somewhere. They banned Nautilus. I guess what they could do is they could put Galio support and pick a mage. Galio support and a mage could work. T1, like a Kaisa here is great. Oh, is it a Gumayushi Corki on 4? I really hope not. Is T1, am I like the dumb one? Are you not walking into like Jinx Lulu here or some shit? Or like Sivir something? Sivir Karma? I don't know. Ziggs banned. What? Who the fuck cares about Ziggs? Oh, it's because they're gonna play Senna. Please don't pick Senna. Don't go Senna. Please, just pick something else. Anything else. Not MF, not Senna. Like anything. Kaisa, fucking Zeri, fucking Jinx. Jinx Tam, I feel it. Anything. Don't go Senna, please. Or Kalista. Oh my god, he's playing MF. Oh, I don't like MF into like full tanks. Alright, what's the damage? What's the damage? They're gonna go Senna. What's Senna Alistar? Poppy's out. Poppy's out, Molta's out. What is there? There's Leona. Why do I feel like Carrier's cooking something? Oh, Carrier Bard last second. Carrier Bard. I think T1's comp is pretty well rounded. I just wonder if Genji comp has damage. Like, Genji comp to me just looks like 4 fucking tanks or bruisers just grouping up with a Senna behind them. They're not going to kill Sion. They're not going to kill Xin Zhao, but they will be clicking that Victor MF. T1 need a lot of time, I feel like, though. Like, the Victor, the way Faker plays Victor is he goes like Rod of Ages, he'll go like Rod of Ages, Leanderies, Cosmic Drive, Void Staff later on. But T1's the Victor takes a long time to ramp up. I wonder if he plays Phase Rush Victor this game. Who's the main characters? I think Canyon is the main character this game. Is it a good comp for Senna? Bro, it's a crazy good comp for Senna. The easy way to think about Senna is if Senna has a lot of melee champions around her, Senna's having fun. If Senna has all range champions around her, Senna's fucking useless.
That is where the Cassante
so when there's all these fucking monster bruiser tanks in front of Senna, it's perfect. What support did they pick? Bard? What do they have? MF Bard, Sion, Xin Zhao Victor. MF Bard, Sion, Xin Zhao Victor. Well, that comp sounds like if Galio goes in, Galio's not coming out. If Cassante goes in, like Genji's comp goes in and it does not exit. Well, that's the beauty of this game. Like Senna has all of these bodyguards around her that Senna is going to have to do like a lot of work, right, with Pantheon. But T1 have Bard, and Bard can really make the Senna's life horrible. So you'll see Carrier's ults will be honed onto Bard, onto Ruler and onto Canyon. Picking Canyon off before fights or finding Ruler with no flash. Chovy's just fishing for mana flow or what? Oh, Doran dodged it. Whew. So it's Grasp Victor. Oh my god, Faker, you're so disgusting. Of course I should have known he's going to go Grasp. Of course he has Grasp.
That's just...
I should have known.
Like no one's ever going to...
So Faker's going to go Grasp, Rod of Ages, Leanderies.
You know how when you see like nature,
he's going to need a lot of time. Mid and bot going very well for T1. I mean, you're playing Sion, so I think the idea here for T1 is obviously Sion is the weak side. I think any swap is pretty even. I think Cassante and Sion are both good in swaps. So I think ideally T1 would want to keep this bot matchup. Chovy just needs... Like, Galio is a champion that... Oh, he missed the E.
Galio brings a lot to the team composition.
Galio is a champion that functions really well with components. You have 2 Ruby Crystals on Galio, you're already fucking broken. So you want to try and squeeze as much gold as you can before your first base.
Laning phases outside
nice
of Keen.
Nice combo.
For now is Guma.
He has to cleanse.
Locked up, forced to cleanse.
It's not the end of the world because they have no ignite, but that combo from Duro was really good. Double knock up. Now, here's where I wonder, because no one's TP'd back top yet. Does T1 swap? I feel like staying bot is great, but look at this. Doran's channeling recall. Surely they just go back bot, right? No, they're swapping. No, he's going back bot, thank God. Thank God.
And then in the extended play,
Faker's first base, double Ruby Crystal. Shocker.
It's alright.
Now Faker is
nice wave position here.
Full tank.
We're trying to get this one in.
You cannot kill me. Don't gank me. I'm scaling build. I think Faker on Victor, he also evolves Q first instead of E. So I think you'll see he'll have Q evolve instead of E evolve this game. I think staying bot is great.
Faker just gonna shove that wave
because now they can get Drakes. Which I think is insanely important.
I think this from the bar
Vamp Scepter helps.
Ensure that these trades, as long as they don't get
T1 will get first Drake pretty easily. Probably just straight up uncontested. Look at Doran, he's in a great spot. Hey, Chovy! Yes, phase rush. Canyon, can he steal it? A bit risky to steal it, but he might go for it.
Try and flip it. Faker looking to zone him away.
They got it, they got the straight.
Well,
what they did there was they fake contested enough to make it so the Cassante lost the Sion lost the top wave. They tried to make Sion lose minions, but Doran will catch the majority of it. Level 6 is coming in soon for T1. Canyon's on a ward. Owner could fight him, but Pantheon's quite OP. But they have the bar tunnel.
brings the entire
They have the
team
Galio ult though.
up, and now Chovy's
Oh,
on the
Faker
way.
cancelled it with his ult.
Aegis Assault blocks so much damage, and T1 are trying to back away.
Owner
but
flashes
Owner
out
got the
here.
thick of it. Has
Does
to
Duro flash
out.
follow? He
So
doesn't have
they're
anything.
over, they cannot finish
Chovy
the
could
kill.
flash
Chovy.
taunt.
Follow,
Flash
he
E.
lost his punch. The
Taunt gets
top
flashed.
doesn't connect,
Faker
but
has
he
no
gets
ult.
the flash out of
E
Kuma.
hits.
And Canyon.
W on
Hopefully
Chovy.
Barbie
No
manages to
flash.
stay
Stun connects.
strong.
Bard has
Chovy
no
locked
mana
up
for
a
Q.
moment. It
Owner
doesn't seem
can't go
like they
in.
have the damage.
Oh,
As he exchange on the bottom
If I'm
side.
Guma here, I'm
Genji
running top
trying
from
to
base.
make use
I'm
both the
out of
ability
here.
from Pantheon to
I am
stay in
out
the
of here.
fight,
No sums
and the
MF, I'm
Galio
running
ult
top.
with the first
Working out, but
And
it
Ruler
does
should base
give,
right now
in
and know that
addition to the
MF's
fact
running
that
top because
T1
he's going
all
to
had
lose
to
grubs
rotate
otherwise.
up
Ruler just needs to
for
sack it.
this
Fuck
Drake
it.
take, right? A
That
tiny
freezes for
bit of
Cassante and
reprieve
Armageddon continues
in
top
this
side.
bot.
Okay, so
Anything
if you
that's
think
for
about
grubs,
that
though,
fight, you
if
think,
also
wow,
give
that
up
was
grubs
close.
with your
Well,
at least
Xin
one
MF,
full
and
comp,
Bard
try and
flashed.
really maintain some silent
Only
pressure,
Chovy flashed.
will be quite rough.
So on this next
T1
grubs fight,
not going
they're
to give
missing
that
a
one up
lot
for
of
free,
good
I'm pretty
summoners for
Duro
it.
has been
if
able
MF
to
gets
get to that
comboed into a Pantheon
pit
ult, she is
depth of
fucking
vision.
dead.
On 18
One grub is
now,
already
so
great
a little
for
bit
T1.
behind the clock at this moment, but should
But
be
it
able to
looks
get some
like
back. The downside is that's kind of
Doran
just a silver lining on
is
the
just
cloud that is
sacrificing
T1
everything.
taking control
Fuck it.
of all of these
I'm gonna do
objectives.
grubs.
Gen G, they have tools
So
to
Doran is gonna lose
go
on the
wherever
wave.
they want,
He don't
but
give a
T1
fuck.
keep grouping. There's really no angle of attack.
The bot is
There's no
frozen.
angle of
He
attack, and
doesn't.
it's just
Here we
another.
go.
Oh.
Walk up there. Punt
Oh,
back
that
into
was
the
so
tower.
well played.
Tower
Oh, the
turned
Bard ult on the
off.
tower.
Kuma caught
Oh
out,
my god, that
He was
Bard
able
ult
to
was
run out next to the
insane.
Bard ult. It's a little bit awkward, but Doran waiting
Look
a
at
little
Doran,
while.
he's sacrificing bot wave. Canyon could flash W a little bit far.
It's just a little bit weird
Doran
on the
needs to
top
get
side,
back to
wasn't it?
bot. He's losing so many minions.
Alright, well,
They're going to let
I was
Doran
going to
take over
talk
top because
about-
Guma needs to base anyway and he's going to run
it's
bot.
another around
Holy
these
fuck,
pushing
that Bard ult
lanes.
from Keria.
Super.
They lost 3 grubs, but
Obviously,
T1 lost a
decent
lot of
attempt
gold.
towards
Look
the
at
top side of the
Cassante's
map,
lead
but
now
all they
onto
got was
Sion.
Keen just hammering away at the turret for a little bit. This is
That's kind of
Cassante,
it.
so
It's, I
not
think it's
really going
fine
to
for
do
T1.
nearly as much. He does farm up a small lead.
They lost Alistar Flash as well,
At the
which
same
kind
time,
of stings.
I'm wondering.
If Faker has full mana, like
No
maybe
Q
you
evolve.
believe it, but he's just there to be annoying.
Normally when he
Duro,
plays
on the
his
other
tank Victor, he likes Q evolve
That
for
was
the
a really
move
nice
speed.
recognition
But I guess
of
now he needs
how
wave
could
clear.
punch
Could proxy
that
the next wave,
entire
Doran, all
dive
I'm
and
saying.
stopped it from
Uh-oh.
potentially being
Uh-oh,
a
Lumberjack
really,
Sion in
really
between
big
towers.
success
Red
for
alert.
T1.
Yeah, and that's the thing you
Keen's
have to be
losing
aware of, right?
minions.
T1 we've seen it so many
Keen
years
don't know
they've
how to
played
play
thus
against the
far.
proxy.
If they get a small advantage, they'll always try to
Oh,
reach for that
sidestep
little
again.
bit extra, and if you give it to them for free, you'll
Keen
fall
lost the
behind
wave.
so damn quickly.
Look at the
Keen,
gold
knowing he's
lead.
stronger,
That's the proxy right there.
1v1,
Does he die though?
has the sheen.
Oh yeah!
But Doran
Minus
happy
1
to
wave,
just trade
sucker.
back and
Look at the
survive.
gold.
However,
200
it's gonna
gold
make
up
his
now,
reset
Cassante.
that
He was
much more
500 gold
difficult.
up.
He used to need
Guma
farm.
wants to get his base off before Dragon.
Crossing the
See, it's
20
30 seconds to Drake.
threshold,
He's going to
grabbing
buy a
what he can,
BF
but it's
sword,
cool
I
for
think.
Guma. Clearly very aware that it might just
He's
be
going
a
to buy a
battle of
BF sword
scaling
in base
farming
and
up.
run to Drake.
One
Surely he has
most of the
BF.
gold, right? The lead has
Yeah.
been mitigated.
They're not running to
Ever
Drake.
since he got
What?
his Spectre's Cowl, the trades
They're
haven't been
all going
nearly as
top.
Faker voice, but
Why?
if he
Why aren't they
voice
just
would
going
be
to
the
Drake?
voice, tell me.
It is
They're going to
out.
try and dive
It
Keen.
needs to be
I think Keen is going to be
infuriating.
surprised
It
when
does.
MF
That's
top.
what it needs to be
Also-
about.
So they're completely dropping Drake. They want first blood tower top.
Very loud. Needs to be omnipresent.
Wow, T1 don't give a fuck about objectives sometimes.
Because he's going to be in trouble now. Portal through the wall.
All they care about is gold.
Why
Why do they give Drake? I feel like 2 Drakes is easy. Like Keen will just TP back and get cover, and then I don't know if you get the tower.
Is
Like Doran
on
is
this
so.
Drake on the bot side.
I don't know. I don't know if I like this from T1. You
This
might think,
MF
okay, they got
the
Drake,
way
now
I
what?
separate, like,
Well,
good
nothing.
MF teams
T1
from
can't
bad
really
MF
do
teams
anything.
is you need to use her and
Think
rotate
about it.
her
Chovy
around
has
to
a global.
do turret damage, right? And that was a perfect
Pantheon has a
example
global.
of how they used her
You can't
pressure
really
well.
dive top.
That's a good point. So much
Maybe they think they lose the Drake fight, but MF had insane tempo on the Senna.
It's
It's not the end of the world, right? The game's still really even, but
And even though then immediately as
they're
soon as
kind
it
of
was
losing
clear
into
Keen wasn't an
Cassante. I feel like
threat,
Cassante
he
is controlling
rotated
the
towards
wave
the
there.
bot side to, let's be real,
They need to
Sion,
swap back again.
He catches everyone off guard sometimes.
Or they
Okay,
need to
he's a
base with
Sunfire.
Victor and
That's a
MF
damage
takes over
item.
mid here.
It's scary.
Definitely do.
I think MF can
Canyon
take over
luckily
mid.
had completed the Sundered Sky already, so was relatively
Sion ulting
unperturbed,
top.
although
Faker can
Owner has
run
now
bot.
matched him on the reset.
Kind of fixes the map a bit, doesn't
Both
it?
very close.
They're
Be a
trying to
tough
stall the
target to
game
lock down
by
as
not doing Drake.
just continues to step up. And
That
Cosmo
argument
finds
makes
the
no
Haven't
sense.
played Bard.
They could have just
I
done
think
Drake
they
and
also
given the other
described it
Drakes.
as the dumbest hitbox
But
in
now
the
they've
game.
given given the Drake, right? So the Drake
2 years ago, so maybe he
still
feels differently
dies.
now, but if
Does that
you
make
hit
sense?
the first half, you're hitting
Like
the
if you
second
get the second Drake and give the third, it's the
Also,
same as getting the
Ruler
first
sitting
and giving the
at 30
second.
stacks. So around 60,
Except it's
around
free.
20-minute mark, I think
And you have an
a
extra
little bit
Drake.
below that. Given
And you lose
how
nothing.
rough it was,
Otherwise, feel
Well,
pretty
Faker
mid-game
is
focused when you
scaling,
have this
scaling,
Galio
scaling,
on.
scaling.
Of course, Casante-
Kuma
control
is
of the area,
spiking.
and Pantheon maybe looking
Canyon
towards
and
playing
Owner
more
are spiking.
Canyon.
Everyone's got their first item,
On his way,
but
I think
Victor
there's
is
still a
scaling.
ward on Krugs. Should
Victor is
spot him,
just
and
fucking
maybe
chilling.
That is what prompts
Didn't
T1
get the
to go
cannon.
for this objective.
on the bottom side.
Senna has
Giving
33
an
souls.
opportunity now for
I
beautiful
think
game
Sion
of
can
chess.
ult up the river right now if
Yeah.
Doran
I think
moves.
you two would both look.
Now Duro needs to
No.
kind
Come on.
of...
You
Oh,
did
man,
the
they lose this
mustache last year,
mid-wave.
but you're
Yeah, that was
unwilling to
Duro.
Yeah, I was
acknowledge
thinking
it.
going on the MF, but
No blood for Duro.
the mid-wave's already dead, so now he's just
Okay,
going
I
to
might
get
be a
chunked.
little bit eager. Would kind of want more.
I mean,
but at the
last
same
game there
time,
was
because
1.5
you have Ruler
kills a
sitting
minute,
here,
so I'm not
it's
surprised
good
game
farm
3 is
outtake.
like,
So,
pick Victor scale.
T1 definitely isn't going to be sad
Pick
about
Senna
it either.
scale.
Owner in-
T1
to
just
try and
giving
get
the
something
Herald.
going is,
Now I imagine they got this Drake and they're on
No
soul
action.
point.
Too.
Also,
Why aren't they doing Drake?
Capacity to take Smite is still very
They're
bad
scared that they're
finishing
going to
objectives
fight. And Pantheon can cross and ult.
Guma really, I think, hasn't beat there.
They're scared of
even need
Pantheon crossing, ulting, and fighting. T1 just don't want to fight anything.
1v1 in the jungle.
Oh, maybe they want Drake now. Faker's coming out of base.
They're
They're going to get first blood tower top.
Can crumble.
Yeah, exactly.
Again, T1 dropping Drakes and getting gold.
Rough situations in late games.
Faker level 13.
One of the best scaling.
Chovy level
hyper
13.
carries in the game.
I mean,
Obviously,
Faker's
at some
Roa
point,
will
we're just
stack
gonna be able
soon.
to auto everyone, standing
Couple
behind
minutes,
his
he'll hit level
army
14.
of
He's almost got
stalwart
Leandries.
defenders.
I mean,
On
if
the
you
flip
don't
side,
fight,
we have
Senna doesn't get
Faker
as many souls,
with
I guess,
this
right?
pick just as a
MF
complete
gets
madness.
LDR,
It does mean,
Faker
though,
gets
that because both teams feel like they cannot
Leandries,
do
and then you just
anything,
go
they're not
fight.
doing anything.
I think
It also
T1's
means
logic
that
is if the game is
whenever
even
first
at
blood
3
does
items,
happen, it will
T1
be
should
the
win
latest
fights,
first blood
so they're just going to get
We've
the 3 items.
crossed the threshold.
It's going to be
And
great.
Carrier's going to
The
cleanse to
build-up
get his
crowd is
double.
going to
is really
Wow.
getting the
I mean, T1 was like,
authentic LCK experience.
they woke up and chose scaling.
Yeah, come on, I know you have
Is this
good
going
ult in
to
you.
win the latest
Alright.
first blood of any international?
Okay.
And
Bot
also,
tier
like,
1.
this-
Faker has
yeah,
Leandries
the
in
Drake
base now.
stacking.
Senna's
I think
still
Faker's going to
still
feel
in
really
it.
confident. He has
We're
Roa,
already
proc,
five.
and Leandries. He's really
below
strong now.
They put up the
Five.
team fight UI as
Oh, they're going to fight. Here comes the
optimistic.
Bartles. Watch this.
Blue buff? No.
Blue buff there. Chovy looking
Where's
for
the
the
Bartles?
engage. Carry ready to disrupt if he can, but they may have just been able to find the pick. That's a 2-man, but the ulti's already coming over for Guma. Faker ready to get in the midst. Double flash out.
Doran
They're
dead.
gonna find that
No
Bartles.
dead.
Gonna get it
Oh, he ulted back in.
Down he goes. Chovy gets the first blood.
Okay, first kill
For a blue buff.
is a little late.
Coming, first blood,
I think
found
Faker
by
was the one
Gen G.
saying, go fight, I'm OP
Going
now.
over to the gal-
And now T1's going to go back to not fighting.
Emily, what are we
It is
doing
the
to tell them? Is
T1
just a
MSI
simple
circus.
objective
It is.
contest?
It is.
Icon up. We're a
Fight
few
for
minutes
blue
away
buff
from
and
there.
die.
45
Give Drake.
seconds on Drake. It would be soul point for Gen G.
In isolation, it
Surely
sounds funny. Now I guess Faker's going Void
This
Staff.
could- this still-
you can see
No
the
level
vision
16
highlighted by
Victor.
The observers, Gen G trying to take
Good
mid
poke
prio
damage on
first,
Alistar.
but T1 happy to play for that little bit of chip damage. Again, these
Scion's
small
dealing with
advantages before
Cassante.
fights really how important this is. They're willing to give 500 gold in the back pocket of
Ghost
Doran.
used
Just had
by
that extra
Keria.
little bit of power in the fight, trying to take control. Careful about walking into the
The
choke
engage is
point.
important here.
Eyes on Guma and the ulti.
No W
here.
on
Excellent
Cassante.
interrupt from Carrier to stop Chovy
Scion
from getting
Q
that
doesn't
taunted,
land.
and now they're
Bartled.
stepping forward. Ulti, fantastic follow, and now there's going to be
MF
no way
ult,
out for
Duro
Rui.
flash is good.
It's
Big
just
peel
enough
onto
shielding
Senna.
to keep him standing.
Very big
Rui
peel for
lives.
Senna.
And now
They
the fight
portal
breaks
out.
up. Keen in the mid,
Owner's
the
gonna
attack
die,
keeps
right?
out, they ready to
Double
pop
stun.
off. Guma can't get any damage down, and Gen G
There is no damage from
weather the
T1.
storm of
They cannot do
T1.
any damage.
Rulers
They're
staying
doing
standing,
0.
and Faker and Guma are not enough
They tried to
turn the
stall to
fight
get
back.
items to go through this
They
front
keep
line,
on
but
to
they
their members,
can't.
but they'll lose the Drake.
How broken are tanks?
He's Guma
How OP are
Yushi,
this is
and
Mountain
he's
Dragons, by the
unable
way.
to get that-
Despite
It's a
great
shame that Doran
ultimate
ulted at the
with
same
no
time.
flash
Great Bartled,
available
but
there,
wait,
as
Faker's
Oh,
dead.
thought.
Oh, that's
They
Baron,
thought
isn't it?
that.
Is that Baron? Maybe
The
not.
Pantheon Galio
Is it a
combo.
Baron? I feel like the Baron damage
I
is so
think that
shit
was
from
right.
Gen
We're
G.
currently
It's
sitting
kind of
at
hard to just do
3.4K
Nash.
gold lead.
Their champs are
Soul
so
point
bad
for
at doing
Gen G.
Baron.
He has started the
Senna
objective.
gets
Admittedly,
Alistar
the T1
lock it,
composition
Alistar
not the
heal,
best at burning
Pantheon
down
ults on her
quickly.
head,
They don't
Galio
have
ults,
that attack speed AD
Cassante's
carry. They
flashing
don't
and
have the
dashing to her.
Azir's Duro. Maybe forced
Senna
back,
doesn't
but Gen
die.
G giving
Faker's got a bit of magic pen.
And be able
third item, maybe where that
Man.
damage
Gen G
starts
is
to get
like,
a little bit
T1's
stronger.
like, can
And
we
he needs
fight
to go
no
towards,
scale? Can we fight no
what I
scale?
imagine
Gen
will
G's
be
like,
avoids, because
they're
otherwise
just
you're not gonna
enjoying the scaling, I
get through
feel
Gen
like.
G already, but let alone when they're able to
Cassante
actually
and
get
Galio are
his
unkillable.
Mount Soul, and I'm telling you,
I mean,
Mount Soul,
when, like I said,
Cassante,
when Victor gets like 3
particularly
items,
keen,
he can
that's
start
not
doing
something that's
damage,
gonna
but
be fun to
until
play
then,
into.
Very much
I
favored
mean,
in gold. You
MF
can see a little
Infinity
division
Edge,
in the
Victor
icon pit,
Void
also
Staff,
making sure
but
they
look on
feel
the other
comfortable
side,
that
like,
T1 isn't
they're
going
gonna
for some
build
kind of crazy
Mortal
steal.
Reminder,
Yeah, we see both teams kind of
Randuins,
fighting around this line of vision
Zhonya's.
in the
As his
Man,
flash,
in
I think
hindsight,
plays become so
seeing
hard. Unless he massively
Cassante,
missteps,
Pantheon, Galio,
number
is
seven,
MF really
obviously
the
that's
pick?
always going to be more but now with the
Like I
RFC
said,
can
in
just hit
draft, I don't know if
turrets, right? You can
MF
see
does
right
anything to
there,
that.
Siege
Like, what is
is going
MF?
to be
Is it-
relentless. King
Maybe if he
looking
gets
for a possible
IE, they
play
can-
at the Guma,
I
this
don't
mid
know.
lane turret, I don't think is going
Does
to be
that
standing
front
for
line
much
ever
longer.
die
King
with
just
MF?
showing his face because I
Faker
do
just
think
keeps
that
looking
if
at
you do
Atakan and
lose
saying
Rule, this
hello.
composition-
In bottom lane with
Faker got
TP.
Void Staff,
T1
and
may
T1
be
said,
happy to
let's
just get
force.
that teleport. Ulti from Keria.
They don't have...
The combo potential, what we have to keep our eye on. But Keen doesn't want to give them the space to set up. Doran trying to respond. Flash out of the gravity field. Carrier going back over the wall. Canyon trying to zone
Doran
away as best he
tanking.
can.
They
as
don't
Doran
have Victor
gets that
ult.
health bar chunked, but not too much effective
They
damage
only
yet.
used
And again,
Cassante
if you
flash
will
for Victor flash. So Genji's kind of chilling. 50-50 is great for Canyon. Look, he has the Q ready. Owner can't win this smite fight. He can with a Bard ult though. Oh, he can with a Bard ult and double smite with Keria. Doran's dead. Faker portals out, does he?
Faker trying to make his way out. They got
dead.
What they came for. He'll give his life.
Baron to Genji, and so it's over. GG. Oh, what a sad way for the game to end.
Such a long stall. So
Genji surely get Baron and Soul here, right?
There,
Faker has TP in 40. Oh, should Genji have just skipped the Baron and gone straight to Soul? Is that better? This is sketchy now.
It's 2 global ults. They can make their way over.
They have Galio. Oh, they have Galio ult and Pantheon ult. Of course they don't. Look at this. The Avengers are about to rain in.
Next fight.
Here we go.
There they go.
Doro ready for the follow-up.
Oh my god, look at this MF ult. Pretty good MF ult, but it's full tanks. They're all tanks. It doesn't do anything. They're all tanks. It's completely over. I think this MF pick was so useless. Like, what is MF supposed to do against all these tanks? Well played by Gen G, though. I feel like Gen G got their limits very well here. Very good limits. Mountain Soul. Mountain Soul with Cassante, Galio, Alistar. Hola! Canyon is having a very good series, I feel like. Owner smurfed game 2, but Canyon game 1 and game 3 has been excellent. Big damage on Cassante. Kappa Chungus Deluxe.
Just the use of the Pathmaker.
Oh, triple root.
Decent damage, but again, the ulti over the top from Ruler.
They just don't have the damage. Even getting through the Mountain Shield alone took them a bunch of cooldowns.
Canyon goes in, quick ulti out, and now the response coming in. Good damage. Follow-up, Keen knocked up. Owner finds the angle.
Shutdown. Oh, Bard ult was not good.
Ulti not going to connect from carry, but it might not matter. Chovy trying to keep his one going.
Canyon might die. That's 1k gold. 1k gold. Nice flash by Kuma. Can they get these 3 though? Owner is just going to die.
Need to take down Ruler, but they're out of cooldowns. They're out of damage, and they're out
oh,
of
Faker.
in this game.
Yeah, it's 2 for 2, but it's big shutdowns to T1, but I think it doesn't matter. Like, wherever Ruler is, the fight is won. Can they delay till an Elder fight? They do have Spellbook advantage. If I'm Gen G, this is not going to an Elder fight. Just send it in mid-bot. Look at Ruler, he just bought IE. Oh my god. 4 item Senna. Faker might have Rabadons in base.
But again, you highlight
does it matter though?
Very vulnerable.
Oh, Chovy and Faker bought Rabadons at the same time.
Able to actually get
oh,
sort of
nice reaction.
Over the wall.
But it's so
again,
worth for Duro. It's so worth it. Victor no flash. Duro's intention there is just to get Faker flash. Like, it's so worth it.
Faker that's sitting on that item right now. 4 items
I mean, they're 10k up with Mountain Soul. Like, let's be real here.
Outside of
this
the
is fucked.
You're engaged.
I think Bard ult on Senna could work, but I feel like there's too many Avengers that can defend her.
Owner trading blows, tries to make his way out of the taunt. Duro on the way into the mid lane.
Oh, nah. Flashes. Donor. Keen. Bartles is alright. Faker just dying to Cassante. T1 scaling into game 4, I guess.
Slow, steady suffocation from Gen G. A single fight is all they need to turn this game into
T1's comp, I was waiting, I was like, does it scale? Does it do damage? Does it scale? Does it do damage? Turns out the answer is no. It doesn't. It just becomes progressively worse and worse and worse. And the tanks are just too tanky. I do think if T1 didn't swap away from that Drake and just got Drake, it would have helped a bit, because it's less pressure on them to fight the Drakes. But yeah. Varus, okay, Nautilus, Maokai, TF, Varus, Vi. Nautilus, Maokai, TF, Varus, Vi. Are they first picking Ari? No way, right? Silas is open.
You'll be happy to know, Dracos,
Poppy's
that
open,
BTF
Trundle's
has
open.
been eliminated.
Poppy, Trundle open. Leona is the only real melee in the game. I mean, it's a flex, I guess.
Hasn't felt
oh, I don't like Corky mid. Silas, Ari, Orianna. Oh my god, they're playing Kalista. I think T1 should really think about Poppy. You put Corky mid and go Draven like Janna or some shit. I don't know, Draven Karma, Kalista Nocturne. They take the Poppy. You could go Trundle. I think Trundle value is very high right now for Owner. I think Trundle value, Draven, Trundle Draven, Trundle Orianna, Trundle Ari. Oh my god, he went Nocturne. Nocturne Orianna? There's no Nico. Yeah, Nocturne Orianna. I mean, Chovy. Is it an Akali game? Is it an Akali game? I feel like Akali Sylas bans for T1 are very good bans. Akali Sylas Ari is what they will play, right? Renata locked in. They see it's Corky bot. I mean, they could ban Karma, but
a nice response, right? If
Leona
you're
is the only
trying to
engaged
dive in
support.
potentially
Karma's a
with
good,
this Nocturne
the only
Orianna
real
combo,
range support.
Renata
Karma,
ult deals
Leona,
with that
Elise,
very
yeah,
well.
I guess Elise kind of fits it.
Elise being banned away.
Yeah, Sylas, Akali, Ahri is what I'm scared of for Gen G. I feel like Renekton Ambessa is also quite powerful right now. Renekton Ambessa Gragas. They think the Poppy's top. Elise Pyke. Alright, so they're just removing Keria Psycho champs.
For us here in Vancouver.
Is it time for Keria Ashe support? So what they were, I think T1's blinding Renekton. I think they were scared of Poppy being flexed to top when they blind Renekton 4-5 because they're going to pick mid on 4 here. And the mid they pick on 4 here is probably Akali, Sylas, Ahri. 3 champs with dashes that can like play into Nocturne.
Good timing, obviously.
I don't think he's going to pivot off that, right? Like champs like Syndra are just bad this game, I
Now the
think.
debate from the side of Gen G.
Oh, Yone. So I see more Ahri, yeah. So it's gonna be Renekton. I feel like Renekton Ashe would be quite crazy from T1. What can you lane? Karma is like playable.
But it is, I think.
I wonder if that Lee Sin ban is because they could flex Poppy into Renekton and then they could pick Lee Sin into Nocturne.
Doesn't have the biggest gank pressure. And
surely it's Renekton, right?
First item, you can really take over.
Or Gragas, top blind. There's the Karma, yeah. Karma Renekton. I'm feeling it. I feel like Gen G needs like an Aatrox.
Yeah, T1,
or like a.
Will be that last
what works here?
pick up for T1.
It's very hard to play like Jason to Gragas Nocturne. I feel like Aatrox,
wondering if he be a
Poppy top into Gragas, Zed jungle for Canyon. Canyon, Zed jungle. That is going to be scary.
Versus the Gragas, but most importantly,
but Ahri, Kalista, Zed, I feel like it's very like early mid gamey. The scaling of like the whole Zhonyas and the GAs are a bit annoying. Will Kalista win a game? I'm surprised Keen's playing Poppy.
Level 1.
Uh-oh.
Observers.
Nocturne base stats are pretty strong. Zed level 1 is not great. You have the passive if you proc on
T1 is going to get sandwiched here, but Canyon's far.
Gen G.
Is Gumayushi Keria going to walk into 4 people?
To just lurk in the darkness.
Uh-oh, crowd, don't make noise.
And this Gragas
don't make noise. They're in the pixel brush.
Is a very hot
surely
of discussion. Did Doran deserve
oh my god, Keen walked out of the brush. There is no way. Keen just showed. What?
I'm serious.
Oh my god, Keen just fucked the whole play.
Now we're done with an LCK final.
Why did Keen show?
Because he was unexpected in that series. That is where the
oh no.
Oh
no! Oh no! Oh, the charm! Into the handshake! Into the E! Into the flash! Heal! Dead! First blood to Ruler. Why the fuck is there a Poppy there? Oh my god, Gumayushi's playing his fucking astronaut Corki skin.
And that was a gambit.
They lost XP in bot, they lost first blood. Oh my god, Owner's just sending it on blue buff. Canyon knows though. Pulling their bot lane. It's really good that he pulls their bot lane. Now Corki can push in base. So Owner's really fucked, but Corki gets a push out in a base, which is quite nice for Corki, but jungle is so fried. I mean, double crab is quite nice though.
Being able to get Cryo over
can he get double crab? Doran's winning this matchup pretty hard. Keen had no TP from the level 1, right? Oh, is Guma one tap?
Set in. Can't quite get the auto off. Crucially, Guma quick.
Oh, the heal bait. Keria held that heal for so long. Yeah, T1 have a small lead in top, and I think Orianna is pressuring mid.
That is actually the first time that Gen G's been able
jungle's
to
a little
that
behind,
first
and bot
Drake
is
in
obviously
this
behind
series,
from the level 1, right? So
of T1's bot lane
game
pressure,
is still okay for both sides. I think Gen G's fine with it.
Drake stacking, and in
I
particular,
think both junglers just want to kind of accelerate the 6 quickly.
Early on in the game.
But Ruler lost his flash, so Ruler needs to be really careful on the Nocturne 6.
For Gen G, but it's a little bit of a shift
Owner's timing the Raptors
that we've already seen
to try and yoink them with Keria or what?
The one who continues to suffer.
Oh, they already know the Raptors could be on.
But Canyon,
Owner's level 5.
Jovi's behind in the mid lane play. Needs to be careful. Forced to
ult. Jovi lost his
still
ult.
stepping forward, unafraid.
And Owner got the Raptor.
To the death mark,
and Faker doesn't get hit by the charm. So no ult Ahri for the grubs. Owner is 6 in 1 camp, I think. But the camp is top crab. Canyon's already level 6. Handshake hits Owner. A bit of poke damage. Oh, Charm Flash completely whiffs.
Decent damage going through.
Oh, and he gets Chovy. But Faker's fighting Canyon. Oh, Canyon's completely carrying the fight. Owner leveled up though. From what? Oh, he got the crab. Bailout. Does it get him? No, it doesn't. Guma flashes in, but barrier from Ruler.
Shielded up and finding the kills. Gen G.
Carrier should be out. It's a 2 for 1. Big whiff from Chovy. But I think Canyon just carried the whole fight.
Nocturne ult coming out. Owner
Oh,
barely
Doran,
escapes.
no flash.
Doran could be in trouble.
Ults, no phase rush, right?
I'm going to try to walk away.
Charm is too far. Okay. Ari's bot. I mean, Keen is freed up to base and TP top. No ults on the junglers. Grubs are still up. Everyone's waiting for their ults for Grubs.
For T1.
Kuma
Still have the global
sees
pressure
the bot
of this
lane.
Nocturne though, and maybe Owner can use that to
So
turn this
Keen
game
now
around.
has to base and TP bot, I think, which opens up Doran to TP top. So I think T1 will force Grubs when they see the TP from Poppy. Doran will base, they see the TP, and now pings are coming down. So now Genji needs to be really careful. No more advantage force from T1. They can really start starting these Grubs and trying to get them. Canyon can try a steal, but he has no flash.
Coming through means they have more members on the top
Doran's
side
ready to TP. He doesn't really have any good wards.
Canyon might be looking mid lane.
Oh!
Ulti over the wall. That's going to be the death mark.
He's TPing
Faker
mid.
trying to get tricky, trying to get his way
Faker
out, but
dead.
Canyon hits
Nocturne ult.
everything.
Onto the Ari. No flash on Chovy.
Back onto Chovy. Owner still going forward. Doran on the way, and they're desperate to kill Chovy, but Chovy
Where's the
still
damage?
manages to live for an extra
Bomba.
moment.
1 for 1. 1 for 1
fire
from the
back.
TP, but look at the side lanes. They're losing minions on both sides.
Push
They only got, I
onto
think they got
this
2
turret.
Grubs actually.
He's getting
They lost
damage
2
on
side
his
waves for that,
bot
so still
side
really
as
worth for
well.
Genji.
For T1
Drake in
this
40
game,
seconds.
did get
Yeah,
value,
the
ultimate coming in for
Orianna
Owner,
is
but
not
you can
having a
see
good time this
for
game.
Faker,
Done here by Doran. They
Kuma's
really
finishing
need
the
this
grub,
skill
that's
to work
why.
out. Makes his way over.
Yeah,
doesn't
no
actually
ult
get that
on
kill. The play
Nocturne.
is just to have to be the
I think
hero
Nocturne
here.
has ultimate
And
hunter, but Zed
Ruler, as long
doesn't.
as he has
T1 slowly pushing him out. It's because they got bot push, right? Genji need to catch. Chovy hovering. Doran's hovering as well.
in a moment's notice. Attacking the
Pink will
Orianna
get
would
cleared
make the
from
combo that much
Chovy.
harder, but Doran's ready
Canyon's
to
looking
body
for a
block.
chunk.
be a 5v5.
T1 are a little bit more grouped up because Kalista split, right? But it does mean that Genji have a bit more angles to fight them.
These Drakes, but see if they can turn
Poppy
it to
flash
Keen.
maybe, or Poppy ult at least.
Keen, hoping to find the
Bonks
knockback.
2 of
Hits
them.
2 members. An opportunity for Genji to go crazy, and
Kuma.
Chovy immediately also get things kicked off.
Shockwave gets them both. Bomba gets the other 2. The Renata ult is massive. Saves him with the Renata ult, or the Kalista ult. Doran gets the slow. Owner ulted.
Won't push for any more.
The Renata ult from
Wow,
Duro
what
there
a
was
combination
insane.
coming
If they
through
didn't
from
Renata
the
ult there,
Gragas
it was an
and
insta double
the
kill.
Orianna to really set up that fight.
TP coming
Now
in from
T1
Faker.
are going to have
Canyon
Faker
has ult,
TPing
but
in,
who's his
and I
target?
don't
It must
think
be Owner,
Genji
right?
should contest.
Still have the ulti on Canyon, but
1-to-1 in Drakes.
It's just so hard to get into the pit without giving your life. T1 happy to tie up the Drakes. An excellent fight in their favor.
And that's a massive
1-to-1
punch
in
landed
Drakes.
from T1. They stop at
Wow,
Drake.
was that a
That
5-man
previously
Renata ult?
looked like it was definitely going
I
to be
feel like it was.
Genji's.
It felt
They
like a
get
second
Cryo over
where
this
no one
mid
was doing
lane.
damage. I like this
is
call
the
by T1.
absolute
Get mid push and then
power
go
of
back
that
to Drake. It's
Gragas
pretty good. It
combo,
stops
and
getting,
just a really
stops you
smart
from getting
move to
flanked.
end up,
Chovy goes for the
turning
charm.
onto Keen.
What happens here is Chovy wanting to go for a big
Oh,
play.
he pulls him on
and
the
fact
dash.
that both Duro as well as Chovy get caught
It's a
just
4-man
on the
Renata
edge there.
ult.
It means that this fight is over before Ruler's here. I actually think if Ruler is there, further
Yeah, I
snowball,
think the
and
most
with how
important thing there is
exposed these two
Faker
comps
is
are, I
like,
think we're going to see a lot of fights
he's
like that.
still quite
Find
strong.
one target.
The rest of the
Like,
lineup
despite all
so
these plays
squishy.
on Faker, he's
That
still up in
shockwave
gold
connects, and it is hard
and in
to
XP.
connect. If it does, easy to see the angle in which they win the fight. Canyon on the way forward. Shockwave
Just
there
chunk
from
damage.
Faker. Just
He
gets
has
the
pretty
chunk.
low cooldown on ult. It's not the end of the world.
Approaching an objective, so we'll just force
Duro has to
back.
base. I don't think Duro cares
Thought
though.
they
It doesn't
might be
really
able to
matter
grab
for
a
him.
little bit more.
As the quietest mind,
I'm
both
looking
these
at
comps are
Chovy
so
right
burst
now,
heavy.
and he's
I don't think there's a lot of
0-3.
scenarios where you really get
And he's
a lot of
building
value
Roa
unless
with
you're really
CDR
looking
boots.
towards late game
I
stalemates,
feel like
which I think with
Genji's
these
damage
comps, I don't think we're
is
going
going to
to
be very
It's
bad.
also really interesting because
If like
whoever
Kalista
goes
dies
in first,
and T1 get
depending
like
on how
one
many
winning
members
fight,
of the opposing team
I feel
are
like
there,
Canyon has
they
to carry
have
the whole
tools
game.
to deal with it, right? Like Gragas is
Like
a
Ari's
great
build and
disengage.
Kalista in general.
Orianna Shockwave
Like
can
Kalista
have
is
a
not
great
easy to play against
disengage. You
Gragas,
then
Nocturne,
have the
Karma.
Ari
Those champs
charm,
are
right?
fucking
the
annoying
Kalista
for
ult, The
Kalista.
Renata ult, the Poppy.
Even Orianna
There's
can be a bit
so
annoying.
much on both of these teams to be able to deal with whoever dives in first. So if it is really, really close, it's going to be heavily dependent on bursting down those key targets.
Canyon seems to be the key target for now.
Getting a fear, it goes through.
Oh!
Oh, I think this game's going to be hard for Genji, you know. Like there's so much pressure on Canyon to carry this game. It's going to be hard. So Canyon W'd there, I think, and wasted it, and Owner saw it. And the tether goes through the ult. I feel like Faker is the target for Genji. Chovy holds the Gragas, and then they just send it onto Faker with Zed.
Spike for Canyon in particular is a big deal as Keen.
Nocturne ult up, Nocturne ult up.
Get a few more cooldowns out of Keen. Ulti
Nocturne ult,
there,
Nocturne ult,
just
Nocturne
barely
ult,
able to
Nocturne ult.
escape
Keen will see the Nocturne. He's finishing Crab.
Look at Owner.
Keen knows Nocturne's there. Canyon's looking on the Gragas.
To see if he'd be
Maybe it's because Drake is up, but can they kill Doran here?
One from each side.
Gragas no flash.
So Doran able to walk away.
But they lost
Chovy! Chovy hits the charm. Bob, and this time it's the real Death Mark. Canyon falls.
But it's not enough damage. He has Archangel staff.
Death Mark procs. It's just not enough damage.
It's Archangels on Orianna.
So they might have enough.
Gragas TP's back, full health.
Sprints back onto the map, but they're not starting.
No ult on Zed, Ari, or Poppy. It's a hard fight for Gen G.
Returning back to mid lane.
I think they should just give and defend.
And I like this from T1, right? Like heralding to get that mid prio. They have the Nocturne Orianna comp up.
Carrier's scared of crashing. He's really scared of crashing the Herald. I feel like every second is hurting Gen G.
T1 have just grabbed the
I think the next biggest spike for Gen G is Rageblade Kalista.
Whoever takes down first turret is going
and I think when they get Rageblade Kalista, they should just force Atakan or some shit. Ari has 2 stacks on her Rod of Ages at 20 minutes.
With Keen going for a more bruiser build, but still
well equipped.
Chovy's recovered quite a lot in EXP. I'm waiting for Rageblade Kalista.
Next fight, it feels like similar
it's
to the
still
previous
not there.
Had a lot of
He'll get more XP when it procs later.
Arm guards on
yeah, but
T1,
like
so
Ari is a champ that like
not an easy task.
If he was playing Victor, I wouldn't care, but he's playing Ari. Like, I feel like they need to start getting some fist fights going. The enemy team has Corki, Karma, Orianna. Gen G to catch T1 overplaying. Still, oh, does he have it? He has it. Okay, Ruler has his item.
W used by Canyon.
Now Gen G need to fight a bit.
The owner walking up.
I think now is the time where Ruler will say,
but obviously Duro, even if he handshakes
it's time to force Atakan.
Not going to do a lot. Second
or
item
it's
done
time
for
to send
owner,
it.
by the way, sitting on
2 item Corki.
Yeah, both of these
2 item Nocturne.
So much
Stopwatch on Faker and Doran.
Kind of the Seekers.
Canyon's target is like, it's the bot lane.
And if they
2 item Ari, 2 item Zed, 2 item Kalista.
Love the game.
50 seconds on Drake. Oh, that Corki's kind of strong.
Has sustained, courtesy of the way the room
oh,
tries to get things kicked off. Flash
good reaction. I saw Keen ready to flash stun there as well. Faker's gonna base and run back. Doran's pushing top, he's gonna get top tier 1. Oh, they lost Ari, Charm Flash. Drake should be free for T1, I don't see it. Gen G kinda has to fight, but they again are lacking Ari ult. Poppy's so down in XP. Yeah, T1 I think they're primed for a game 5 here. But I do think Gen G needs to do something. They can't just sit there. I think here, surely, look at the minimap. Everyone on Gen G's basing. Surely they all click top and they force something. Nope. Are they going mid top? I think they just need to do Atakan and take a fight. I don't see another play. You can't wait for the next Drake. Orianna no flash. Rageblade Kalista. This has to be it. It has to be an Atakan. It's only going to get worse. Here's Gen G's Hail Mary.
Gen G just backing off.
This is it. Pull the Atakan and look for Orianna. That's it. See what happens. Oh my god, Doran! Yes, stopwatch Doran. Canyon gets it. Poppy ult is really good. Kalista ult is solid. Doran gets cancelled. Kuma flashes. Nice cask. The bailout, is it in time on the stopwatch? It is! Ruler lives. They have to chase here. Chovy 2 stacks. Oh no. Big rocket. Guma no cleanse though. Keen dies. Faker. Hit by the charm. He has stopwatch. He has Seraphs. This is exactly what Gen G needed. They needed something. They got Atakan Gen G. T1 tried their best, but I think Gen G played that fight really well. Now, what did that achieve? Well, that achieved an Atakan for Gen G, yes. But that means on the next Drake fight, Guma and Keria don't have sums. So they have an angle to fight Gen G. They have to send it onto Corki Karma. That's the win con. You play it in turns, right? Fight, get sums, fight, get objective and kills. So T1 are very aware of this, I'm sure. Guma knows sums for Drake fight. It might be an angle for T1 to just give the Drake and just threaten a Baron. Let's see. They could Orianna combo with Nocturne onto Kalista's head. But now Gen G have windows to play on for this Drake fight.
Chovy
But Genji is in a really bad spot here.
Really reminds me
Oh,
of
that Roa
Faker
timing
did on the
perfect. Look
Silas,
at Ari.
The amount of ease and change
Look
he
at
hit,
Ari.
he missed,
Actually, the Roa
didn't
timing
end
is
up mattering.
perfect.
He
I
was
take it
still
back.
able to make
That
big
is a
impact,
perfect
and
Roa.
Chovy has been very
It hit
vocal.
on level
These two
15
players
level
have
up to
just
level
been at the
16.
heart of so much
That
of
was a
the
crazy
LCKs.
Roa timing.
Really just
Chovy on the side.
unafraid of what
Guma
Genji
flash
have.
not up yet. No cleanse either. Does Carrier have Mikhails? He doesn't, right? Yes, Shirley has. Shirley has also on cooldown. This Karma doesn't have much. Chovy could R forwards and E flash the Corki Karma at any second. Think it's going to start it?
Sliver of health might be the difference.
Oh
Canyon
my
waiting over
god.
the wall. Duro needs a good
Oh, yeah, Nocturne!
Shockwave into the midst of the team is a decent start.
Doesn't kill. Oh, the Renata ult is great. And the Poppy ult is great too.
Down onto Owner is crucial. AK on the Baron and it's dropping.
They need to finish this here now, Genji have to finish this.
50-50. They shouldn't have to. 5K, eyes on the prize for Genji. It's a split call. Chovy starts to dive into the backline. 2K on
Doran,
the
double combo. Ult hit Narnia. It's the Xion Gragas. Wow. That was so clutch by Genji.
That looked so dicey for Genji. Initially, they're able
Watch
to
out for the
get
charm.
Owner out,
Canyon out.
damage him enough that they could stay on that
No
Baron.
flash on Canyon.
Ooh, the Rebel Baron
Wow,
play there for
that
Genji.
was
Can
so
they
well
use it
played
to
by
get back to
Genji.
the drill?
The
I don't
Renata
think it's
Poppy
worth
ults were
if our base
perfect.
is plot deep into
They
the
dropped
game.
Drake T1,
you
not
see
the end of the
they're
world. They get
pinging
mid tier
on
1.
it. Faker is
This
gonna
is
be
the
able to
stuff
clear up
Genji needed.
this
Surely
Nocturne
Faker in
is back
T1.
on the board, though, and
Faker's
Owner's
state
ult
is not good.
almost
They have to
back
give
up.
this.
We go again. Shockwave still up.
Shockwave.
Just a
Connection
chunk.
to Duro.
Stop the siege.
Decent poke damage. Keen from behind manages to
Doran
knock
got
the Gragas
yeeted.
out of the picture. Owner might
No
be in
wave,
trouble,
though.
but Keen
No
not able
wave.
to get down the follow-up. We'll just back away.
Baron buff is gone.
There is no
Chovy.
Baron buff. Chovy goes in again.
Oh, hey,
Next,
Chovy.
but
Holy
yeah,
fuck,
no
man.
follow-up. You can tell how
That's a volume
eager
increase.
Genji are to just get a
That's
little
a
bit
volume
more of an
increase.
advantage. So they
T1 can give this dragon as well if they really want to. So T1 want to fight this Drake.
Ward to come through it. Chovy behind him.
Chovy.
For Faker.
Stop
He
watch
goes
from
for
Faker.
instantaneous reaction speed. Keen now going to look for some form of disengage. The
Hostile
Poppy on the
takeover is
front
pretty
line.
good.
Excellent ulti coming in from Duro, but it doesn't do too much.
Chovy.
ready over the wall one more time, but he's warded out this time. T1 already.
Oh my god, Doran found Kalista. Flashes. Zed ult. Doran, dead. Owner, W's the slow. Flashes away. Genji get the Drake. Baron's in 20 though.
Huge.
Baron's
and you
in
saw
20
even
seconds.
There where Doran kind of tried to get in, tried to separate.
Is Genji really
Genji had the
tanky?
perfect response. That
feel like
Renata
that Poppy
ult
is
was
so
also
tanky.
massive from
Yeah, they'll get Drake, but now they have to move across the Baron, Genji. And I think T1 will want to try and poke them a bit, but Ari ult is going to come back up soon. They're not going to go for Baron. Owner's going to get his red stolen by Kenyon.
That
Did he
play
get
onto
it?
Ruler,
No, he didn't.
If there is
Owner got it.
slightly earlier follow-up,
Doran
and Ruler
TP up
doesn't
in
get the flag,
10.
that wins them the game. That's just
No
the
Baron
end
for
right there. They're
Genji.
able to get game in the
Like,
favor of
Kalista having
Genji.
no flash is nice, but does T1
So
have the
tense.
damage to kill Kalista? Like,
I'm like
she's
sitting
not
here
going to get
gripping the
burst.
table.
Gragas has no flash.
The zone control of
Kuma is
Orianna,
getting
they can
close
just
to
start that
IE and
objective,
Faker's getting close to
try
Rabadons.
and burst like Genji
Those
at
items
this
would
point
turn the game,
have
but I
just
don't think
read
they
that
can
play
get to them
too
in
many
time.
times, and if Mirroring vision.
Chovy's going to show on this top wave.
Shirley is popped.
Oh.
Chovy showing. Barrel sidestep. Keen goes
Does he have stopwatch?
in. Now Ruler's uncontested. Look at the damage coming out of this Kalista already.
Canyon.
Owner forced to ultimate. Canyon
Flashes.
on the way out, but he goes
Oh!
and he brings him in. The
It's not
combo
good.
connects on one. Chovy on the side. Eyes on
Renata
the arc.
flash
He's not
ult.
able to find anything.
Misses.
One more dash on
Guma
the
flashes.
Doran getting
Both
low.
are out.
Guma Yushi
Chovy
still
ult.
standing
He has
strong.
ult.
Genji.
Guma.
Redemption bringing them back
Big
healthy.
redemption.
T1 hurt,
lights
but
are
not out of
so
it.
All ults down.
No one has died.
Doran has
in
TP. He
fresh.
still has stopwatch as well.
Last dash out.
They're going to try and finish the Drake.
Shockwave
Carrier has
gone, ult,
wards.
he's gone across
TP
the board,
coming
the
in.
Poppy ult, Keen. Eyes on him. Can he
Canyon
make the
should get the
difference? 5K.
Drake.
Objective getting
Owner
lower.
can't get there in time.
Ulti
Can he?
there.
Surely not.
Spell shield there.
W's the
Canyon
E.
in the pit. They cannot find
Doran
it.
walks in. He has
Continuing to
stopwatch.
walk up. Canyon
Bombast
secures
back
with the
up.
smite. Ruler
Doran
knocked
just
back for a
dies.
moment, down
Doran's kinda
goes
ending these fights.
Doran.
T1 still looking.
Faker sniffing.
Does
Canyon
not want to
W
give
the
a chance
wall.
Back to reset.
Combo's almost available again.
Wants to
Chovy
keep
has
the
ult
fight
up again
going.
soon. No, he doesn't.
Genji. Ruler wants to push the wave on the side.
Canyon's hiding on the
T1, if they get
side.
wrong here with the wave already pushing, it could cost
He
them the game.
W'd over there.
Vision.
He's going to bait their spells.
Canyon threatening. Shadows out.
Oh, Nocturnal's
Now
back
the
up.
ulti.
But on who?
But
On
this is their
Canyon.
time. They're waiting on the retreat. They saw
W's
the
away.
W's. They're going to force the flash as
Keen
well.
ease
Keen
in.
continues to go
Guma's
in.
hitting.
Big
Shockwave.
damage. Shockwave back. Keen.
That's a kill.
Over
Shut down on
Shut
Keen.
down.
Drake in 140.
T1 playing on the edge.
Doran's still dead. No TP. Canyon ult's coming up.
Diving forward
Chovy has
with
TP
Pierce.
as well. Guma probably has
Finds the
Infinity
target.
Edge in
So much
base.
the Baron
Base
buff
from
now.
Faker. Does he have Rabadons?
Wasted as they're not able to
Genji
No,
is
it's a
that
base
this
from no
is
owner.
most
Faker's not
likely
basing.
going to lead
He's not going to be able to defend
them
the tower.
getting pride
Does Guma
on
have IE?
his
Does Faker have
dragon.
Rabadons? These items could be
They're
massive.
At 6
Drake
dragons
in
have been
120
taken.
at Soul.
Gen G with
GA
Guma's
as well,
farming
so
farming
they'll have
camps,
that
I
locked
think.
in for the
Guma's
next
basing.
fight, which
Rabadon's on
could
Faker.
end up being
Guma's
massive
basing.
if they can keep
0
them alive.
English in this series.
That's now going to be up. There's
That's
also
Infinity
Edge
Edge
of Night
Guma
Canyon,
for
both
sure.
Offensive and defensive, so strong.
Yeah.
Allow you to go
Oh
way
my
deeper
god,
into
the
backline,
Corki
and
Orianna are
T1
fucking broken
do not
now.
have vision control.
But
they barely have
that
control
Zed
of their own
is
jungle,
scary.
as we can see.
That
T1
Zed
with
is
their backs
very
against the
fucking
wall. They
scary.
do not want to
Nocturne.
Walking in, Drake's up in 3. Doran's
Acting as
marking
that bouncer
Canyon.
to the back line.
Drake started.
Does not
Ruler's
wanna
putting
let
stacks
anyone
into it.
inside
Canyon
of
W's over the
T1,
wall.
but the combo
Doran
of the
checking with
Nocturne
barrels.
Orianna will
Team's
always
trying to
be
zone them with
lethal.
pop
Ruler
ult. Here it
starting
comes.
the objective. It won't be
Drake
a
is gonna
50-50
die.
on this fight.
Kalista.
It's going to take a
Drake dead.
miracle. Ocean, Drake.
Soul
Ocean,
to
Soul
Gen G.
secured.
Chovy
And
flashed
now
in.
Chovy
Faker
goes
stopwatch
in.
it.
Manages to get the Zhonya's out immediately, and Oner's gonna try to
Nocturnal
fire back, but
forces
he can't
Chovy
get anything
back.
else done. Canyon posturing on the side.
Guma's
T1
looking for an angle.
uncertain of where
Oh, they
go,
found
but
Canyon.
Doran sees the
Is Canyon
angle
dead?
clearly.
Oh, the shockwave timing is good.
Shockwave!
Canyon's dead.
Flawlessly timed as Guma
Owner
doesn't
a bit too
jump
deep,
out
maybe.
for the disengage. Ruler
Fear goes
untouched.
off. Kalista ult down. Ronaldo ult goes across. Doran has stopwatch here. Doran.
Chovy now in trouble.
Chovy no flash, no ult. Guma cleanses. Fear connects. Chovy has stopwatch. Faker needs help. Fear onto Chovy. Chovy's dead. It's 2 shutdowns to T1. But Ruler has space. They have Ocean Soul as well. Keen's gonna frontline. Doran ease. Faker's gonna base TP. They're going to keep them interested here. Q doesn't go through. Where's the TP from Faker? Doran's fighting Keen, trying to slow him down. Owner has ult up again soon. TP from Faker. They can kind of herd them away. A little more CC onto Keen. Fear does connect. Bomba backwards. Another kill for T1, surely. Now they found Ruler. Doran has stopwatch here. Pops the stopwatch. Here comes Owner. The Fear, is it going to connect? Yes, it does. But he's going to get, no, he's not. GA on Ruler, it's 1v4, 1v4, 1v4. Dodges the shockwave, flashes away, Qs himself out. Carrier can flash if he needs to. GA procced, Ruler's gonna die. These fights are mental. It's absolutely insane. T1, what can you do with this? What can you do? Canyon's gonna one-shot here, he's gonna W backwards maybe. They have Mantra E ready.
Oh my gosh.
Serpent's Fang also ready. Chovy's up. Chovy's up. Looking for more. Pushing through mid. 40 seconds still on Ruler. Min Hip dies. They're gonna back. They're gonna back. They can't go for more. Ruler no flash, no GA. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at this fight. Chovy looks for a play. Faker stopwatches it. Owner ults on Chovy to push him away. Doran's fighting Keen. Owner saves the sides. Guma pushes forwards. Doran flashes and gets Canyon. Now Keen's trying to help. Canyon dies. Doran keeps going. Owner walks up. He W's. Manages to get away. Carrier heals Shirelias to dodges the Renato ult knockup. Doran's playing so aggressive because he has stopwatch. Chovy has no flash no ult, so Guma goes on to him and insta cleanses the charm. Then he stopwatches. Faker flashes the Keen E. Fear connects onto Chovy. Chovy dies. It's a 5v3. Faker's low, so Faker bases in this bush. He has TP. T1 slow chase him because they know they have no escape. Mantra E to chase. Mantra E to chase. Doran just keeps body slamming Keen. Doran's ult comes back up here. Ults the Fear. And now it's a 2v5 chase. Doran chases, body slam spams Ruler. He has stopwatch. Owner's ult comes back up. The Fear doesn't go through. It does, but he kills Owner. Renata dies. And now here comes Carry on the chase. Oh my god, that fight was insane.
Maybe thought he could dance his way out of that one.
That fight was fucking mental. Everyone's just looking at 3 things at the same time.
It's been Doran fishing.
Guma bought a shield bow. Faker bought Mejai's.
Both top laners so crucial to their team's success, even if their scoreline.
Elder's up in 240. Baron's up now. Chovy. Oh, Owner hit. Owner dead. Surely. Faker's knocked away. Guma lost flash.
Disengage is there. Faker.
Chovy ult's cooldown is low.
Keeps looking for these plays, but
Owner has red buff.
On Baron for Gen
No
G.
ult on Owner though. No ult on Chovy. No ult on Keen. Walking forwards. Faker's really confident here. Faker's really confident. He could have shockwave Keen there. Slow playing onto Keen. They're getting the Baron here, Gen G. Keen's gonna die, but the Baron, 8k, 7k, 6k, Owner no ult, 5k, Bomba, 4k, 3k, Faker shockwave, doesn't get it, Kalista gets it, but down goes to Zed. Duro's dead as well, Ruler no subs. Chovy, ult's not up, Doran flashes onto Ruler, triple kill for Guma. There's Chovy as well. Is the Fear buffering? It's not. Chovy dead. Quadra kill for Guma. T1 have made it. They've made it happen. I don't know how they made it happen, but they made it happen. 11 and 2. Doran saves the day. And T1 take it to 5. Guma's laughing. 5 games. LCK finals. Upper bracket MSI. It's the clutch. It's the fights. It's fucking magic. It's what it is. Absolute madness in here. The whole arena is jumping out their seat. It's fucking mental. Absolute insanity is what this is. Absolute insanity. Holy fuck. I feel so blessed to be able to watch these teams fight. This team fighting is just unbelievable. Unbelievable to watch these team fights. That's probably one of the best games I've seen all year. Just from team fights and micro and like back and forth. Crazy, crazy 10 minutes of play. I think there's a few key picks here. For mid lane, I feel like in a game 5 like this, Aurora and Yone are really... You see Doran just took a big breath there. I think Doran needs to make sure the nerves don't set in. So I think Vi will be banned, Varus will be banned. I think Gwen... Is Gwen in? No, it's not right. I think Yone, Aurora are 2 champs I'm very concerned about for either side. I think if Faker's playing Yone into Chovy Aurora, the game is fucked. I think Jace, Yorick is an interesting dynamic right now. Jinx Tam Kench is a T1 Game 5 classic. And Canyon Nidalee is a Game 5 classic. Renekton is also OP. If I was T1, they're red side, right? Because they won. What do you ban? Do you ban Vi? Do you have to ban Nidalee against Canyon Game 5? Like Gragas, Poppy are out. I feel like Renekton is so broken right now. Renekton Gnar, Varus ban, Caitlyn ban, yeah. Varus, Vi, Nidalee could be T1's bans. Genji bans, do you ban a Jinx or Tam Kench on 1, 2, 3? Do you ban a Renekton or Jace if you're scared of Doran? The only engaged support open is Leona, but if that gets picked, Keria will play Pyke. Is Pyke worth a ban? Oof, I'm sure these teams will know better on what the target ban that they're scared of, because they probably have a pan. So Yorick, like I said, Yorick makes it so Jace is very strong right now. Need to be very careful of Jace. So there's the Varus Vi. So Jace and Nidalee are open. Yorick is a scary ban. I feel like Jace, yeah, I'll be a bit. Jace is. Kai'Sa is up, but there's only Leona. I wonder if they ban like another Jace counter. Well, counter like a Renekton, you know, or like a fucking. Gnar is kind of shit. Oh, Nautilus is open. Nautilus is open. TF. Oh my god. Okay, so there's Nautilus, Jace, Nidalee, Leona, Kai'Sa, Aurora. Maybe it's a Nautilus ban, because I feel like that opens up Keria to do whatever the fuck he wants. But if he plays into Nautilus, he has to play Leona. It's a Maokai ban. Maybe if they first pick Jace, T1 could get Nautilus, but they wouldn't take Nidalee. So Genji's in a spot here where they could play like Jace, Nidalee, Renekton. Or Jace, Nidalee. Do you want to play that game against T1 who can play Jinx? They take the Aurora. Oh, I really hope Faker doesn't pick Yone. Alright, this does give Doran Jace if he wants it. It gives Keria Nautilus if he wants it. They could play like some kind of Camille Ziggs. What does Faker play into Aurora? What does Faker play this game? What mid laner does he have? Faker what? Don't pick Yone. Owner Lee Sin, nice. That is fucking psychotic. I like that. But Lee Sin, what? Syndra? Yeah, Sylas. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can Canyon fuck Lee Sin Sylas? Like Nefiri? Is Nefiri Jace scary? It's hard to pick Nautilus as Gen G now. Like Aurora is in a great mid matchup already. They're gonna do it, Nidalee Jace. Oh my god. It's Owner Lee Sin versus Canyon Nidalee in game 5. Holy shit. It's gotta be Jace, right? Or is it Renekton? Is it Renekton? Oh my god, oh it's Renekton. Oh my god, Renekton is so OP right now. In this draft, Nidalee Aurora into Lee Sin Sylas. Oh, Genji's draft is fucking broken. I mean, Doran will probably pick Gnar, but I don't like it. Where's the Zeus Quinn game 5? They also have, yeah, they're right, they have Aurora Renekton double flex. Oh my god, this is a scary draft for T1.
How many top laners are already gone? I think you have to
Ooh, yeah, it's Doran Nar.
to come through for Doran.
Oh, he picks Ambessa into Renekton. He's a fucking psychopath. Oh god. Alright, so now Nidalee loves engage supports, yeah. Leona ban, Nautilus Prio, like get rid of these engage supports for Nidalee. Like the top side of Genji is broken, but now T1 need to get a strong bot side. If I was Genji, I'm not giving Guma Jinx. I'm not giving Guma fucking... Do we give him a... Is Aphelios annoying? Nautilus out. What engage supports are left? Pike, Shen, Gragas out, Poppy out. There's Pike, Shen. And Camille support, I guess. I mean, Kai'Sa in Genji's comp is absurdly broken. I think Kai'Sa ban for T1 here. Blitz ban. What happens if they play like Kai'Sa? I guess they can't play a melee support, right? Lucian is out. Ziggs ban. Is it a Jinx game? Guma? I think if you go Jinx, Genji will go Ashe. But what supports are being played this game? They could go set support, you know. I feel like Kai'Sa set 4-5 here for Genji is a bit scary. What? What the fuck? What the fuck just happened? They're gonna play Draven Pike. Oh my god, they're gonna play Draven Pike. They're gonna play Draven Pike. Oh lord. Oh lord, they're gonna play Draven Pike. You can go Jinx Tom. You can go Jinx Lulu. But they're going Draven Pike. There's no way. Oh my god, they're going Draven Pike. They know Pike's coming, right? Surely Duro knows it's coming. You know a Pike is coming. It is a Game 5 Pike, Keria. Don't even think about it. It's a Pike game. You have Draven Sylas against Nidalee Renekton. It's a Pike game. Come on, don't pick Thresh. It's a Pike game. Oh! Can we just take a second to admire these comps? Can we just admire this? Draven, Pike, Sylas, Lee Sin, Ambessa versus Nidalee, Renekton, Aurora, Jinx Tam. Can we just like take a step back and appreciate that how blessed we are? Like, what is this? What is this? What is this? This is fucking wonderful. Oh my god. Yo, let's get it. Man, let's just enjoy. I don't fucking care who wins. This is going to be epic. If Genji wins, we get a Chovy interview. If T1 wins, we get a Keria interview. Yo, we're just fucking boot it up. Hail of Blades, Pike, Game 5, Faker Sylas, Canyon Nidalee, Owner Lee Sin. Chovy on Aurora, Ruler Jinx. We've had 6 or 7 Game 5s at MSI so far, and every single one was fucking ass. Genji T1. Are they late invading? Is that Pike sweeping right now? Oh my god, they're late invading the Nidalee.
Hola! Sylas as well. Gonna take control again and invade
Canyon has to give. Now, Nidalee's clear is hurt. A little bit behind on the clear. They have Draven Pike, right? How do you fight that level 1? Fucking demonic is what that is. It's funny that T1 went for Draven Pike Game 5. I thought T1 would be the ones playing Jinx Tam Kench, but no.
Canyon can just walk away and waste a lot of time as Duro's hooked up immediately.
Oh, if he had cleanse for the exhaust. So the way the Draven Pike lane works is you're fucking OP the first like 5 to 7 minutes of the game, and that unlocks. Oh,
he's level 2.
Hit Sonic Wave, resonating strike. The red buff is there too.
Canyon needs the red. Can Canyon fake flash?
Owner determined to finish it.
He's dead. First blood to Owner. Canyon on the Nidalee dead. He greeted too much. Let Owner lead the game now, T1.
He himself is
so the way the Lee Sin Nidalee matchup works is Lee Sin actually is like a quote-unquote counter to Nidalee. The value of Nidalee into Lee Sin is Nidalee wants to power farm and like avoid Lee Sin. And if she can do that, she can hold a level lead and keep a steady advantage. However, Lee Sin level 6 one-shots Nidalee. You can really one-tap the Nidalee. You have enough mobility with your ward jump, you hit Q, she's dead. So that's why it's a quote-unquote counter, because the Nidalee is actually vulnerable at 6. But now the Nidalee's already died. So Owner's already ahead.
Of these early game deficits.
Oh! Oh! The chain! Connect! Not enough damage. Holy fuck. But Keria is locked in. Doran, your weak side here, buddy. Keria's running out top. So this lane, this gank mid has freed up Faker a lot. Sylas into Aurora is a horror matchup early.
However, that is the start of what could be a difficult situation.
Doran is confident. Jesus, needs to be careful of a
Tom
W now. Loses the cannon for that, but that's a good trade. Yeah, it's a hard matchup early, but the Pike bot push unlocks the mid lane, so Faker gets a much easier lane. Lee Sin took Nidalee's Crux there, so you can see Canyon's just basing. Oh, that cancel is big. Look at top. Now Renekton has to TP top. So Jinx loses bot wave. Hook. You gonna hook it? No. Drakes, dragon.
Paid off for investing so heavily.
I think T1 needs to get a dragon here. Just get a dragon and get out. Canyon's level 4. 6 minutes, Nidalee level 4. Doran needs to heal on the fruit. Canyon has flash. Faker's ready to hover. It's a 3v3, but Carrier's on the way. They can't fight this Gen G. Look at the Pike. This is the power of the Pike, right? The first 15 minutes of the game. If you have a good lane state, you can just run anywhere. Now he covers top after hovering bot. Wow, Faker's through the hard part of this lane. Carrier's unlocked. Doran's even into Renekton and Owner's ahead.
Because the resets and the amount of upfront damage that's available, but if every lane just starts falling behind.
Bro, this Ambessa damage is absurd.
How much impact Ruler is really going to be
He still has 3 biscuits as well. Those are going to be very nice in a fight later on.
Just prepping this wave for
Guma got his BF sword.
Now,
obviously, Draven's in the game, right? Draven gets cash-ins, right? So at the Draven portrait, you'll see 126, 127, 128. He gets 2.5 times that number in gold, plus 50, plus the kill gold. Will Draven get a cash-in, or he's going to lose all the stacks?
Keen finds initial CC, carry with a quick pullback.
Does Keen have the ult? No. Does he lose the cannon?
Yeah. Right out, and T1 continue the pressure on the top side, and this is
Draven.
In that skirmish.
Does Draven get a kill? Because that's going to decide half the game, basically.
It means the owner can start this objective uncontested. Gen G cannot find that early skirmish.
Bot dive.
Canyon looks for something on the spot side.
Faker no TP. I think Doran is dead, you know. I think he's dead.
On the invade. They have TK.
They have no Tahm Kench 6, though.
Owner ready with the setup. They want to go on this.
Oh, he has ult in 3 seconds, Doran. Oh, he just gets on Canyon. Oh, he played it perfectly so far. Oh, he kills Duro! Oh, and the Draven gets a cash in! Oh, it's completely exploded! It's the biscuits from Doran. You saw him eating those biscuits. Ruler ult doesn't hit. Oh my goodness gracious. Renekton died. Doran kills in the 1v3. He played it perfect. He dodges Tahm Kench W, dodges Jinx W, ults the fucking Nidalee to go over Jinx traps, and then Doran kills the Tahm Kench. And they get 3 grubs. How much gold lead is Draven? He must be like 1k up on the Jinx, maybe more.
Vision denial.
No flash on Keen.
Big damage.
He has the E.
Consistently forced to use that.
Look at Owner though. He's on a ward and bot. He's covering Ambessa, so that frees up Keen to catch the wave for free. Now T1's comp.
And yes, this Jinx.
Dragon time. Is it BT Draven? Cannon.
All
right. So let's take stock. Draven has a Bloodthirster. And Jinx has Teemo's fucking slingshot. He should have. Ruler should have BF sword in base, right? Keen has ult. Ward jump kick, is it a one-shot? It's a one-shot. It's a one-shot before he can even Q. 3 grubs, full tower, and Drake to T1. 12 minutes, first blood tower.
Stick for this Jinx to even get into the game.
What? What? What?
It doesn't change the goal difference.
It's fine.
But Gen G needed that.
They
needed that bit of hope.
That Dragon Steal is big because that delays the soul a lot, right? T1's comp is snowballing so hard.
Q ready to go, ulti stolen.
Ruder just bought them so much time.
Good steal.
Actually crazy.
Yeah.
It died at 1,140 health.
Lee, right?
It died at 1.1k.
It doesn't mean much.
Guma?
Pretty happy with that as Guma's just going to go all in on Ruler here under the tower. Tahm Kench might try to come in. Good traps for Ruler. That's crucial.
Oh, he almost ended it.
The rocket though. 3 seconds.
But Carry has 6.
Global zone trying to sidestep.
Wait, all in top. Is Doran dead?
Doran versus Keen going all in. Level 10 to level 10.
Oh my god, Doran, what the hell? Both teams are tweaking a little bit, but how can you not, right? It's fucking game 5 MSI.
Fight for a bit of control.
Drake in 20. T1 should have insta-start Drake, but when does Gen G start to fight back? Because the Jinx needs a bit of items.
To be powerful in the context of these side
the Nidalee is kind of stabilized, but you want to be ahead on Nidalee at this state. Hook. Onto Nidalee. Q. Onto Nidalee. Kick flash. He has EAT.
Ready to follow up. Carry now going to follow as well.
No EAT on Tahm Kench.
That ultimate.
W's away.
And it's 6 seconds before the Drake.
4 seconds.
on the ultimate as well.
Faker
so
has
that means that
TP.
cooldown is not going to be available. One of the
Testing
possible
Raptors. Good ward
angles
jump
to
flash
deal
kick,
with
but
a
it's
T1
not worth
engage.
it.
I think this
Owner
dragon
smites.
is, like, you're talking about contesting the third
TP
or the
bot from
fourth
Aurora.
round.
Is
I
that
don't think
a...
you should be getting
Yeah,
anywhere
he's
near
fine,
them.
he's fine.
Just catch.
Top's pushing
Imagine
in.
this was soul
Bob
points for
was
T1.
pushing
Oh,
in.
he's
They
trying
have
again.
complete vision
Not this
here.
time.
Ruler trying, they don't have
has
to
no
contest,
smite.
despite the fact that
That
T1
rat.
have set the map so heavily in their favor.
So it's 2 Drakes, so... I mean, Genji's not that pressed for time.
Able to find that angle. Canyon, good back step.
Nice dodging by Canyon. Fights back a bit. Does Owner have W?
Owner might have to just
Should be fine.
here.
Aurora's moving.
Thought that
Silas is
sights
catching. Have to be
T1.
careful here,
This
T1.
is risky.
Oh, they might
Doran.
overplay here.
He's on his
Ambessa's
way.
coming and Keen has TP.
Genji.
No
shoots
ward,
bottom
that's
of
good
mid-wave as
though.
well.
There's a
I think
trap.
they're going to abandon his red buff. I don't think they can
Chovy.
contest.
Chovy
Chovy.
to the angle to carry it. Ulti.
Doesn't get... Wait,
Steps out the other
Guma's
side of the wall and will be fine.
fucking
seemingly
blast
ready for
coning
a
in.
dive. T1 putting down so much
They
pressure.
want this
Genji
red buff. They're
want
fist
this red
fighting
buff.
for this
They don't
red
wanna
buff
just
to the
concede
death.
it. Carry looking for the
Owner
angle on the
has
hook.
one ward
Keen
jump
on
with
his
pink.
way.
Gets it.
For a little bit
Guma
more
gets
there
it.
this time.
Red buff and out.
Able to secure it. Guma grabbing
They
it as
need
well.
this
and
bot tier
Genji
1 and
are
this mid tier 1
really
T1.
struggling to...
There's
But
mid
again,
tier
you
1.
rounded it well. Ruler stealing the Drake buys them extra time.
They have 3
buys them
grubs
another
as well.
few minutes, but I don't think it'll stop
tier 1
T1
should
from
be
breaking this tower.
Pretty simple to get.
and it's
Oh
just
my god, he's
so
going in.
Ruler caught
They have
out.
no eat.
They know Tom Kench doesn't have the
That's
devour,
2
so they go
flashes.
all in on the play.
That's
Just
2
tier 1
flashes.
down, though. T1 don't need to
Can he drive it
overstay.
to bot?
And
Go
now
on,
the
Doran.
Herald out to safety. Doran 2-0. Taking a quick lap around the rift to celebrate.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting Doran to go in there. That will be very Doran.
Nice and wide on the corner.
Just not
Curves
gonna
it down the
land
left.
Keen.
Ow, Doran!
It's just
So
Doran.
close.
Oh, Keen.
So
Had to be
close.
sweating there.
All right, Doran has also had his driver's
Okay, Jinx,
license
Tom
revoked.
Kench had the flash. Carrier
What are you
ignited.
talking about?
Potentially be out of
Atakan
reach.
forcing
And
inbound.
this was
No
supposed
flash,
to be,
Jinx
again,
Tom.
their tournament. They're
Look at
coming off,
Doran.
You know, the big undefeated.
Lee Sin's on it.
Hey,
I think they're on
everyone was
Atakan,
saying
right? They
it's
must
gonna
be.
Gen. We enter
Fighting
every
here. Oh,
international
Faker has
saying
eat.
that, but
Never
it
heard
doesn't.
that
Who's he gonna
it
eat?
doesn't make it any less true.
No
which
TP
makes
on
their,
Renekton now. Oh, does T1 want to do this really?
performances in
To really
Faker's
balloon.
down a lot of
Obviously,
creeps.
the game state is, and
He's been
T1
hovering
in
for a lot of
ways
fights.
is Jinx.
Look at the
But we
wards in
are
topside
slowly-
jungle. This Tam Kench
it's 10
spotted.
more
There's a
minutes,
ward
get
on
into the
Wolves.
point,
Do you see
and
it?
do know that point,
That
it's okay,
ward right
goal
there.
lead.
Is that a
Not gonna be
ward
the
that
end
they
of the
can
world.
play on?
And it's a relatively short-range composition.
Tom Kench, Jinx,
Seen
no
how
flash.
hard
That
it
ward is
can be to play
dangerous.
games out. And he's sort of in Genji
But he is
conceding
down,
a
like,
bot
the
lane
game is,
tier 1.
like, T1's comp is
And as
very
we look
explosive
at the
early
vision,
mid-game.
we do see
But look at the
ton of
XP, like,
aggressive
Faker's
vision
down
being
an
set up here by
XP, Carrier's
T1.
down a level,
Literally,
Canyon's
again,
recovered.
because of that steal for looking to actually contest.
Genji, they need
but
Infinity
especially
Edge
with
Jinx,
the
and then they just need to
Ocean
send it.
Rift.
It's Owner and Canyon.
Oh, he's
just
TPing
exchanging
behind. Who is
skills
that? Is that
shots.
Ambessa? Who's
TP
TPing
behind,
bot?
TP coming in. Doran
Silas TP'd bot.
on the
Guma's
ruler.
alone.
Eyes on the prize
Faker's
here.
on bot
Keen
wave.
powerful as well.
They could just send it down mid here. They need to not get
Trying to keep
engaged on here,
Cryo
T1.
using
Guma needs to be a
range
little
advantage in
careful.
mid. Owner.
Owner.
Pull back onto Keen is good. You can
Faker's
see how
not in a
hard
good
it is for
position
T1
here.
without an angle of attack to kick
But they're
these fights
4v5.
off. All
Kick
eyes
flash
on
not the
Doran.
best. He's trying to get a triple knock up there.
Flash out. Ruler still standing.
Oh my god, Doran
Touch
2
gets
deep, I
sent
think.
up, but it does not matter. Keen,
Flash
Keen
W
is
from
going.
Keen.
An exhaust on
Doran
him.
dead.
Reset, and it's
Faker's
Chovy.
not there yet.
Chovy
Faker's
gets the
here
fight.
now.
Keeping it going as Keen wants to go forward. Guma off on the
Owner.
side, completely isolated.
In and
Eyes
out.
on the Drake,
Dead.
though he might just be
Another
able to
shot down
catch
to
it.
Ruler.
Reset for Ruler.
Faker in trouble. Running away.
1.5 items, it does not matter. He's still managing
Faker
to
dead.
make
Maybe. Oh, the
one
spear didn't hit.
there.
Blast cone.
Guma.
Guma life stealing.
2v1, 3v1, 4v1. They
Very
continue to
confusing
descend.
sequence
Genji
by
have
T1.
found an angle of
Faker's
attack.
not
T1
there.
could
They're
not
fighting
find
without
the fight.
Faker.
Genji happy to take it. To
That's
the
a lot
night.
of gold
Yet
to
another
Ruler.
Drake.
Ruler
Infinity Edge
firing
Ruler in
off
base
the
now.
back line.
The
He's
Jinx,
going
like,
to
look
be
where
back
Faker
into
is.
this
Look at
game,
where
and
Faker is right now.
This composition is so
And they're
much more
going
likely
in.
coming online.
But this too is Doran. They get so much damage down onto Duro. I
Like
think
here
this
as
initial
well,
play is
already
great.
enough.
You've bullied them off.
But
I don't
Doran,
think they
where are
can
we going?
contest. But that ult right there is what starts off the fight. The exhaust comes through, the damage is there, and once Jinx starts going, as she's excited, you can say T1, no, we can't go for this fight. We don't have a front line.
But when does
They're
this
lucky
happen?
they get away here,
When does
T1.
the 1.5
They only lose
item
2.
Jinx to Genji
Faker's entering
for finding
robot
that needle in a hailstack.
demon
That's
mode.
one angle.
Show me Jinx items now.
Congrats.
Show me Jinx items now.
But yeah, the other kind of
Oi,
unsung
oi,
hero
oi,
in that
oi.
bit was also
Gumayushi's
Keen,
down in
right?
gold.
We talked about how this Renekton
Forcing
is
Atakan, Doran no TP. The game is slipping from T1. They're going to lose Atakan here. It's gone. Doran's bot with no TP.
Owner spotted.
Doran's so far away. Are they willing to bet on the 50-50? Wait for the Sonic Wave to expire. Must be the call. Traps are
what
there.
The fuck, Owner?
Owner locked up the kickback, trying to retreat now as Canyon's already taken.
Faker? Oh my god, it's over. It's game's over, by the way. Game's over. It's a Genji win. That's a Baron for a Jinx Tom Kench. These fights from T1 they're taking are not good. And there's a lot of standing gold. They're going to get mid-tier 3. Top tier 1 dies. Genji can also get bot tier 1.
Uh-oh.
T1 playing this comp and being behind is bad.
Oh my
They're going to get Draven Infinity Edge, and that's it. That's their peak. But look at Ruler's Jinx items. The Jinx has too much protection. Nidalee heal, Tahm
do it again because Genji are
Keiria's just dying. Doran's just dying.
And they're not letting
The Jinx owns this game. Yeah, the Drake steal was big from Ruler. It's a Genji win. My pick'ems are saved. It's a level 9 Pike with Umbral Glaive. Like, Jinx will kill him in 3 auto attacks. Oh, this is it. Chovy. Is he caught? I think he is.
Lockdown is good. Hook to pull him back, but he hits into the wall. Follow-up now coming in. Chovy buying an extra second.
Cash in for Draven.
He tries to retreat. He will just have to give his life. Quick shutdown.
Draven just got 2,000 gold. Now they need to base and click Drake.
That cash in, but then you see Genji
they're gonna lose mid tier too.
They still have Baron.
Does it cancel?
Cancel resets.
Oh my god!
Ah! Oh, he tried to be the hero.
Oh my god. Faker almost just. Oh my god. What did Gumayushi buy with that kill? He bought the last Whisper. Is that Ambessa or is that that's Sylas?
Faker's coming in.
But they see him TPing.
They spotted him.
Genji now on the retreat.
What does Faker take? Renekton maybe?
No, they can't afford to give him an angle.
Ruler. The cannon saves him.
Ulti in, managing to connect immediate exhaust.
Chain doesn't hit.
The ulti, and now Faker probably going to try to look
They got the
follow
eat.
up.
Doran's going to die though. Oh, big flash W by Keen. Is Guma dead? Flashes back. Keen's on the front line. Rocket hits. Guma's won. If Jinx just flash autos him, he's dead. Tam gets W. Q. Flash Q on Doran. Slow hits. Getting the energy back with auto attacks, but the stun is dead. Bot wave's pushing. Drake for Genji.
Super minions are in the base. They're going
They need to defend the base here, T1. I think Ruler should just buy GA, and it's over.
That's going to be, I was going to say,
Ruler still has his thumbs up.
Looks like Genji instead want to push for mid. 1 inhib is nice, 2 inhibs is actually debilitating. Makes it so much harder to get outside of your base.
Genji continuing to push up.
Chovy eats the hook.
T1.
Keen dashing forwards.
Desperate stand.
Genji's playing to end.
Push to end. Doran is 25
The
seconds.
tower's really low.
Genji. Looking
Doran
to
20.
it.
They have 1 cannon wave.
Keiria
Keiria goes in with ult to stun. Guma's dead. Faker ults. Ruler lives. Ruler lives. Ruler lives. Genji's done it. They came back. Oh my god, Ruler's gliding. What a monster, Ruler. 7-0-2. Holy fuck, he was gliding. Oh my god, yo, Ruler just fucking owned this game. Ruler owned this game. Ruler fucking ran this game. Oh my god. W Ruler. I think Doran on that mid fight really went too far. Oh,
T1.
the momentum of that T1 early game for Genji to hold and not lose it, like your Nidalee dies, your mid's losing flash, your bot lane's getting pushed in, your Draven, you fail a dive, like the game is spiraling.